This SKO Radio Network program is rated Unleashed and is intended for mature audiences only.
The views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and/or claim any cure of disease or condition.
From the Debbie McCune Broadcasting Center at the SKO Radio Network, it's time for Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. The phone lines are now open, so call or text to 234-200-5110. That number once again is 234-200-5110. Without any further ado, here's Earl and the Crazy Crew.
Brian, where's the new invention? I don't get it.
Watch this.
Brian, what are you doing?
There you are. 3 years of hard work.
A mechanical watchdog.
Computerized, self-activating mobile crime deterrent. Unlike any watchdog that ever existed.
Here he comes, and there he goes. C.H.O.M.P.S, the world's greatest watchdog.
What can a little dog like that do? Even if it's an electronic dog.
He can detect a prowler or a burglar anywhere within his own property.
A bite-sized, motorized, transistorized, computerized bundle of teeth.
Hey, hold it! Come on!
Valerie Bertinelli, star of the TV comedy One Day at a Time. Conrad Babe, High Guy Chuck McCann, Red Button.
Sorry, ladies.
Hermione Baddeley, Wesley Ure, and Jim Backus, starring in C.H.O.M.P.S. Turn him on, and he goes for your funny bone. A shaggy dog story from Hanna-Barbera and American International.
All right, it's 8:06 on Friday night. Some kind of radio show coming at you live here on the SKO Radio Network.
Live and in living color.
Live and worldwide. Oh my.
No more black and white radio.
No more black and white radio.
Yeah.
We're doing live and in color.
No more AM, no more FM.
That's right. We are.
IP.
That's right. IP.
Check your IP address.
IP
You're going to
freely.
find IP freely.
Aaron P. Freely.
IP hourly at my age. As a matter of fact, will you excuse me, please?
Should we get you some Depends for in the studio?
No, why do you think I drink so many waters? I keep the water bottles handy just in case.
You know we had to get you? We had to get you just one of them little porta potty seats.
Yeah. Oh, like from Idiocracy?
Yeah, just get you a porta potty
the recliner
seat.
with the toilet seat
Just
in
get
it?
you just get you a porta potty seat.
You're assuming I flush.
You just let it just walk. You just dump it at the end of the night. You know.
Oh, we've got the windows out here. What are these? Does this look like a garden out here or something?
Yeah. So you can just dump your piss and shit right there.
Free fertilizer.
Free fertilizer.
There you go.
There's also the pond out here.
There you go. The hippies would love that.
That's where Hilljack likes to take a bath.
I know. He says I offer him jacuzzi.
He likes it when the waterfall fountain runs. You know,
yeah.
You hear
it's not running today.
It's like a shower. It's like a shower. It's like a bidet for him. He puts his. He's talking about his balls itching so much. He just puts his balls underneath that. But
little rinse.
And he goes, I don't.
Gets the crusties out of his ass crack.
Gets the crusties out of the ass crack.
No more dingleberry.
No more dingleberry.
Yeah, you're getting an errand you do not hear on Half Cocked. I'm letting loose tonight.
All right. Well, you're getting the. You even got your scarf on.
Yes, I have my regular scarf on.
You have your scarf on.
I don't know why.
It's like Harry Potter.
You have a hat on.
This is what I look like when I'm broadcasting.
You have a test product hat on.
I do have a test product hat on.
Yeah, we have test products.
I'm very proud of this.
And the reason we have, and we will talk about this, I mean, this is something that's not a secret. August the 1st, SKO is making some big changes.
Huge.
Part of the big changes, one of the first things we're launching is our online store. Merchandise. Lots of it.
Lots of merch.
And we've already got a lot of stuff designed.
What's fun is that I started out with the basic stuff, shirts, hats, aprons, things like that. You got on there and went ape nuts.
I designed a tumbler.
You designed a tumbler. You did the baby bibs. Yep. You did phone cases.
Yep.
I think you did the condom sheath.
Yeah. Well, if you roll it down really far, you can, it says made by SKO.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fine print. Right next to the size. That's how you know. Hey, you ever see what the size of your condom is? How you got to roll it all the way down.
Actually, I think we got that one where the fine print said "score with scores."
Yeah.
So there you go.
Score with scores as it rolls out.
As it rolls out.
That'd be a neat idea. We should design that too. Welcome to the program, everybody. We are here live until midnight tonight. Give us a call if you'd like to join us. The phone lines are open.
234-200-5110.
That's right. And he's not recorded tonight. Aaron is live in the studio with us.
I am here.
He's live.
I'm getting my ass pinched by your girlfriend.
I know that. She likes that.
I know, she does.
She does that.
I do bite.
She's pinching more than an inch. I'm a little bit concerned right
She's
now.
all into that.
That's all right.
Miss Lori's here. My beautiful better half's here.
Hello.
Hi.
Upper half, lower half, better half.
Better half. Well, she's the upper and lower. She's much better. Tony the Comedy Killer's in here with us as well. Jon O'Donnell should be joining us a little bit later, about 8:30.
8:30 or so.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he'll be here. And
Dylan is lost in the forest somewhere.
Dylan is he's sporking and spooning and doing all the things that he does.
Oh, he's found a semen.
Yeah. He didn't like that photo I posted.
He did not.
Oh, he was so pissed off at me. He's like...
He thought it was my idea. It was so bad.
Yeah. Oh, he was so
literally,
pissed.
He literally started pointing at me.
Yeah, he was
like, "This was."
He yelled at me at work the next day about it. He's like, "Dude, really, don't do that shit." I'm like, "It was funny."
This is why we keep you around.
This is why you're here, Dylan. You're here for entertainment purposes only.
You need to get some Snapchat filters for him.
Oh, the bunny ears with the nice little rouge makeup.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, we got to get some Snapchat. I think we're going to have an SKO Snapchat, aren't we? At some point.
We don't, but we should.
We should have an SKO Snapchat. I know we're working on Instagram.
Right.
That's a good site.
What else are we working on?
We're already on Twitter.
We got the Twitter. We've had
we
that.
Have Facebook.
We have Facebook.
Those are the big ones. I don't know if anybody here is actually active in Tumblr.
I'm not.
So I'm too old for Tumblr. I've been told.
Yeah, I barely can. Facebook. I barely keep up with that.
Yeah.
I got Snapchat. I just started using Snapchat again. I use it.
Right.
I play those Snapchat games with my daughter.
Right.
So that's fun.
My daughter likes to take snaps of herself with those filters.
Oh, I do too. It's funny. Yeah. Hell, we do it on the face. Me and Lori will get
on Facebook Live.
Facebook. Well.
Oh yeah, the Facebook Live too.
Yeah. Well, the Facebook. There's a
Facebook Messenger.
Messenger. You can FaceTime.
Yeah.
And they got those little filters in the games on that too, just like Snapchat does.
And there was one filter on the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
It was this really goth filter. I was just me covered in black hair, if you can imagine that. And I just started singing "If I Was a Young Boy," when I was a young boy. And,
when I was a young boy.
And nobody got the reference. I sing My Chemical Romance songs all day in the house, and nobody got the reference. I felt a little bit bad about that.
Well, it's like when I would do Facebook Live on Wednesday nights. My favorite filter out of that's the Blues Brothers,
right?
With the fedora and the Ray-Bans. And the one night just for shits and giggles, I started singing Minnie the Moocher and Sweet Home Chicago, and nobody got the reference, and they were like, "I like that in the sunglasses, but what's it from?" I'm like, you have not seen the Blues Brothers?
I always screw up this line and see if I can get it right. We're 350 miles from Chicago. We have a full tank of gas, a half pack of cigarettes. It's dark out, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
And we're on a mission from Gad.
We're on a mission from Gad.
That's right.
And nothing better when they played that country barn.
Dry white toast and 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie though.
No, never.
Never seen that movie.
And when they played that country bar, they were the good old Blues Brothers boys.
We play country and western.
Yeah.
Go get the kiddos.
Oh, they call?
No, but it's already 15.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
be careful.
We have to retrieve the children.
Lori's going to go retrieve.
So the female half of the show is leaving.
Yeah, the Hellspawn she's going to go get the Hellspawn.
I will be back.
Okay, Arnold.
Remember, silence is golden and duct tape is silver.
She's going to go get the Hellspawn, my Hellspawn, and she's got. Well, Katie's with her, so Katie's with her.
There's a chance of behavior.
There's a chance of behavior.
A small chance,
we'll find out.
But nonetheless.
All right. Anyway, tonight's show, we are saluting a movie that's kind of obscure in a lot of ways. A lot of people have not heard of this movie, but I have because it was part of my childhood growing up.
It was a mid to late 70s movie. I remember
1979.
I remember when it came out.
I was in kindergarten.
It was one of those.
Wesley Uhr is the star, along with Valerie
Bertinelli,
Bertinelli, Conrad Bain.
Different strokes.
That's right. Then you had Red Buttons as one of the criminals.
Right.
Was it Chuck McCann? That's what his name. Yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for most of this because I remember it coming out and I remember thinking, Empire Strikes Back is coming out this summer too. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna go see that instead.
Yeah. Which the majority of America did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is
multiple times.
Like I said, this is a movie. Like I had people ask me today. I posted on the out there on social media about what movie we're sitting. Like what? People ask me what movie is that? I've never heard of it. I was like, well, it's one of those. You can actually find the entire movie on YouTube if you type in C.H.O.M.P.S 1979. Mm-hmm. You can find the whole movie and watch it. So.
And it's not one of those that you pay for.
No. It's free.
They have it. They actually have it up for free.
It's absolutely up for free. So it's one of it's cute. It's a cute little family movie. Right. Okay. I still get a kick out of it because I watched it as a kid growing up. I love animals. I got 3 dogs. Mm-hmm. So it's a dog movie. And it's about a guy who he was working for a security company and the system there was a big crime spree. And it was all a plot. Another company, rival companies, trying to buy out the other company, and then they were sabotaging the system. So he got fired and rehired the same day because his girlfriend, who was Valerie Bertinelli, is actually the daughter of the owner of the company. He got fired. So it was like it was a big family thing. But anyway, he develops an electronic dog who can stop crime. And this dog can, he can detect criminals. He's got X-ray vision, super speed, sound effects. He looks just like a real dog. Obviously it's a real dog, but
right.
but in the movie it's not a real dog, and it's electronic, and he's just smart. He just knows what the hell is going on. If there's a situation, he has all these numbers. You call out. He was programmed. Like. C.H.O.M.P.S 21, that was his guard dog mode, or he'd go out and if there was something going on his property, he knew it. Right. He went after he'd go chase these people down, and it's good. It's a good family story.
I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, 8 years later, let's take this idea, let's put tits on it and call it Weird Science.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, I'm Weird Science. I got behind.
Yeah,
but there were boobs in Weird Science.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
she was
like you were saying,
yeah.
It's a nice family-friendly movie. Mm-hmm. It's something that mom and dad would say, "Hey, let's go to the movies. Let's go see this." Yeah, I want the one with the boobs.
Yeah, because you had Valerie Bertinelli, because at the time she was on One Day at a Time.
Right.
Conrad Bain, he was different strokes, so recognizable.
Right.
Red Buttons famous comedian.
Comedian from
pretty much all the people in the movie at the time were famous for something. I think the only one who was pretty
much some star power to draw people.
Yeah. So, and it was actually a Hanna-Barbera production.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera, famous for cartoons.
The Flintstones.
They got involved in making a live action film.
And the thing is,
you don't
even hear of Hanna-Barbera anymore.
No, not at all.
I heard Hanna-Barbera and immediately I was taken back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And they did an action movie with this thing. It didn't do well at all.
No.
But it's one of those movies, you see it. I remember seeing it for the first time. It was like, as a kid, it was on Channel 43.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's good. They play it a couple times a year. Like, oh, yeah, I know that movie. I'm going to, I taped it. I remember I had a VHS of it
Taped
as a kid.
it,
yeah.
I taped it, So I had a VHS of it as a kid. And then I was...
You try to be sneaky about it, and you pause during the commercials, and you try to start the recording again after the commercials are over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was, and you try to time it just right. Yeah.
Always miss out on something.
Yeah, always miss a little something. But then I guess I said, screw it. I just left the commercials in. Okay, there's a fast forward button.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a good little family flick, and we're going to play a significant amount of it tonight. The breaks are longer tonight than normal because I had a lot of the film in there for us.
Yep.
So we're going to play a good amount of the film throughout the movie. I mean, I'm not going to give away the whole story, the whole plot, so if you want to watch it, go to YouTube, watch it. But we'll play some fun clips from it, or the discovery of the dog and everything.
I had posted early this morning from the parking lot of the mall. I was going in to see Endgame.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, okay, so you got to tell me what you thought. You got to tell me this. You got to tell me that. You got to tell me that. And all of this previous week, there's been videos from the studio, from the various actors. Don't spoil the Endgame, because with a lot of movies, people are putting out memes and they're putting out plot lines and things like that.
Yeah,
everybody's getting confused. And it's like, I haven't seen this movie yet. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
So hey, don't spoil the Endgame.
Yeah.
Let other people see it.
Yeah.
And so I've for everybody that has said, what is it like, everything else like that, I've said two things. Bring Kleenex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have invested yourself in these movies for the last 11 years.
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Bring Kleenex.
Oh yeah. I started crying last time when Thanos killed him.
I started crying with about an hour left, and I probably didn't stop. Now, given if you've listened to the Half Cock Radio Show every Saturday on the SKO Radio Network at 7 p.m., cheap plug, you will know that I cry a lot at movies.
Yeah.
I probably have a pretty low testosterone level based on how much I
was
cry.
say your tits are pretty huge, so
I'm lactating as we speak. But this was, I went into this knowing this was going to be a problem because I read reviews last night saying this made me cry. And these are like editors-in-chief of magazines and entertainment websites. So I went into that knowing. Also, save yourself some time.
Okay.
There are no end credit scenes.
No end credit scenes.
No scenes.
Following credits.
Right.
So once the credits start rolling, you can split.
That's it.
Get out of
there.
This will be the last Avengers movie, won't it?
It really does give you the sense that we've tied this off. This is it. This is the end. We're done.
No more Iron Man movies. No more Thor movies. No more Captain America movies.
I don't want to really the way to say any of that would be to kind of give away how a lot of the characters were tied off. So we already know there is another Spider-Man movie coming.
Yeah,
that's in the books.
They've already.
We know there's another Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That's in the books. Aside from that, everything else, just go see the movie.
Yeah.
Really, you're gonna if you're into the MCU, go see the movie.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. Speaking of the Spider-Man movie, the new one, I saw the trailer at the movie theater. My God, that looks good.
Yeah,
it looks really, really good.
It really does.
And I'm like, I gotta see it. I was really impressed with Spider-Man: Homecoming. I mean, when that came, I was like, because I hated the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I could not stand that Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire will always be Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire was great, but the Andrew Garfield ones, I just did not get into.
I thought, and I talked a lot about this when we did the pop culture segments. I thought that Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man, but a lousy Peter Parker.
Right.
You didn't get the idea that he was the nerdy, geeky, not strong enough kid.
Yeah, no, you didn't get that
back
with
from
him,
everything
no.
because he's Andrew Garfield.
I agree with that.
He's you can't make Andrew Garfield look like a nerd.
No.
Okay. He's just, you're going to get him on screen. Tom Holland is still, he has that star quality.
Yeah, but he's still
young enough where you can pull that geek factor off.
Yeah, he pulled he pulled it off nicely in the last one.
Absolutely.
And not to mention now you have a hot Aunt May.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We're talking about the timeline issues. The last Aunt May we had was like 87 years old, and this one isn't.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Well,
now what about Mary Jane? Who plays her?
Well, there's no Mary
There
Jane.
was
in
no
the first
Mary
one.
Jane in this
In the Homecoming?
But there's supposed to be a new one. There's supposed to be Mary Jane in the new one.
Well, no, okay. There's no Mary Jane, but there's a girl who refers to herself as MJ.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's the girl who's played by Zendaya,
yeah.
okay. Because like
who doesn't have a last name.
because in the Tobey Maguire ones, who is
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten
yeah,
Dunst.
because I loved her as a redhead, and I liked her in that scene when they were in the alley when she kisses him
Upside down.
Oh, yeah.
upside down, because her pokies were her high beams
Yeah.
were
She was driving down a country road.
No,
yeah.
But you're right though. I mean, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, he pulls it off, and he pulls a good Peter Parker off. I mean, he's got that little nerdy young quality to him. I do like the fact now with the rest of Marvel getting involved, like with Iron Man, with Robert Downey Jr. being kind of the mentor a little bit, giving him the new suit, helping him out, and helping him create the technology for the the new suits and stuff. I mean, it's pretty damn amazing that I'm glad they've done that. I'm glad they were able to
tie it together
with that. I mean, because Sony had the rights for how long,
Yep.
and didn't do shit.
and didn't really do shit with it. But
Right.
like I said, the Amazing Spider-Man with like going back to who was Sally Field was Aunt May, okay, in the nose, right?
Yeah,
In the very first one, yeah.
In the okay, going back to the other one, then they had a 97-year-old lady playing Aunt May, with Peter, with Tobey Maguire. So now they got Marissa Tomei. Is that Marissa? It's Marissa.
Yeah.
Tomei. Yeah. Now she's like,
do
And Tony Stark is sitting on the couch trying not to get some of that.
Yeah. Right.
And I love how
and he's already got Pepper Potts.
I mean, he's Tony Stark. He's got everybody.
Yeah.
But I love how the underlying storyline in Homecoming is who doesn't want a piece of Aunt May.
Yeah, right.
The sandwich guy wants a piece of Aunt May.
Everybody. Yeah. It's so great they did when I first saw the preview for that movie before it came out, like, oh my God, they got hot Aunt May, because you think of Aunt May,
Right.
you think of this
old sweet old lady.
decrepit lady. Sweet old lady.
And
No.
There's in the comic book printed that has Aunt May as a hot 40-something MILF.
Right.
At all.
No.
She's always this 80-something-year-old.
Yeah. And it's nice change. Good job.
Good job.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think if you watch the trailer for the new Spider-Man, and you think even Happy is taking a stab at that once or twice.
Yes, I think so. But I think in this, though, from what I saw in the trailer, and correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't Aunt May know who Spider-Man is this time around?
She caught him coming out of his uniform at the end of Homecoming.
At the end of Homecoming.
So she does know.
Yeah, because she never knew before.
No
clue ever. So they kind of changed the dynamic there, where she knows. Because in the trailer, I could see him, like, there was a little scene there where they showed it, and he's getting dressed, and she's like, "Go get him," or whatever,
Right.
And it's like, damn.
Yeah, the movie closes out with him catching.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I've only watched that movie once. I got to watch it again.
Now, as far as the villains, they still have Doc Octopus and the Green Goblin, and
you'll be pleasantly surprised because they bring back a long lost villain for the new movie.
Okay,
one that has only been mentioned in the comic books.
Okay, and who's that?
You've got my phone.
Okay.
I've got to look it up. But,
okay.
They kind of spaced it out. They wanted to do something that we've done Doc Ock, we've done Green Goblin, we've done all of them. They wanted to reach out for something that was true to
comic book form.
That would really kind of bring along the comic book crowd. Right. And that's something that I think both the MCU and the extended DC universe have really tried to put a label on, to say, okay, what we do in these movies, they're not going to be true to the comics. They're never going to be true to the comics,
right?
Because we're taking this medium and we're blowing it up. We're angling it. We're Bruckheimering it. We're blowing shit up.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be completely true to the comics, but we're certainly going to try.
Right.
And so when we bring in storylines that people have forgotten, it floored me when they came out with this movie Captain Marvel, couple of last year. When I grew up knowing Shazam was Captain Marvel, I watched the TV show,
Yeah.
And there's a whole long story. Kyram told us this story
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, where they parted with the name and did some weird shit. But I remember Shazam being Captain Marvel.
I remember that too.
You know.
Well, and see, when Shazam first came out, I thought it was I didn't know what it was, a superhero movie. I thought it was originally like a Gomer Pyle like story. Well, because didn't that what they always said in Gomer Pyle was he Shazam?
Right, he did. And when the movie was coming out, when I started watching trailers for the movie, I was really skeptical. Now I went to go see the movie, so that I could review it, but it was one of those where I watched the TV shows as a kid in the 70s. We're talking about stuff that we watched in the 70s here, and I watched this show in the 70s, and it was action packed, and the Billy character who becomes Shazam is not as absent-minded, is not as clumsy as Zachary Levi is playing him. So it was a real departure, but it feels like DC is really trying to force these standalone movies because the big group movies weren't really cutting it. I like Justice League. I absolutely liked it. I'll tell you one thing though. I'm still on the side of the fence that says Grant Gustin should have been tapped for Flash instead of the kid that played.
By far, Grant Gustin is great in the Flash TV series.
The kid who plays him now is also the.
He's like the spokesmodel for cross-dressing.
He's in that Harry Potter movies. He's
Yeah, I know, but you've seen that kid. But you've seen what that kid does in real life, though.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a little out there.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want out there, you need to look up when you get a chance. Get on YouTube and look up Tom Holland Umbrella.
Oh God, I'm afraid.
You be afraid.
Yeah.
Be afraid. It was from a time that he and Zendaya were on that lip syncing show.
Oh Jesus.
Lip sync battle.
Oh my God, we're going way back there, aren't we?
It was. This is what I use to cheer myself up when I'm feeling pretty down.
You just watch that. Huh?
Yeah. Well, let's take a break, and you watch that over the break.
Yeah, I'll try. Well, I might go to the bathroom. I don't know. I might go to the bathroom. I might jump out the window. Who knows? We'll see. Because just the thought of that. Because I know what you're talking about.
You've seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah. I'm gonna go jump out the window now. Just the thought of it. But,
there you go.
Yeah, just something to do. All right, it is 8:30. We're going to go ahead and take a break here on Some Kind of Radio Show. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Huh. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh. Is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son, I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention.
Alexa, play SKO Radio Network on TuneIn.
SKO Radio Network from Aaron's TuneIn.
Sweet! If Alexa can do it, you can do it too. Just ask Alexa to play the SKO Radio Network on the TuneIn app and listen anytime, day or night. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Well, hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
At present, your home is not safe, even when you are there. So protect yourselves. Be sure you have good locks, good security systems. In addition, you might consider getting a watchdog, and I'm not necessarily talking about a large dog. Any dog that can bark will make a good watchdog. It can alert you and your neighbors. As your police chief says, your police force is doing its utmost to combat this increase in home burglaries in our town. This situation is intolerable, and it must be stopped. And he's right. If things continue, we could soon find ourselves at the mercy of the criminal element, not only in your homes, but in your businesses, your factories, and even in your schools. Not one of you is safe from these hoodlums who are invading our homes.
All right, that was one surprise burglar.
In a speech to the citizens of this fair city last night, Chief Patterson stressed the need for all of us to work together in an effort to halt the alarming rise in home burglaries.
Where is he? You were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago.
RJ, he said something unexpected delayed it.
Something unexpected?
Sure.
I don't expect anything unexpected to happen when I call an emergency meeting, Sharp.
Of course, I told him.
This is an emergency. We are being flooded with complaints that our security systems is a pushover for burglars. If something isn't done soon, Norton Security Systems will be left with nothing but a big old-fashioned padlock on our own front door.
Any dog that can bark and alert you and your neighbors
will make a good watchdog.
A watchdog? That's all we need. This business is already going to the dogs.
Keep an eye on things for me, rascal. Good boy.
All right, we're back. 8:38. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network. We'd love to have you call us. Our phone number, 234-250-110. We'll put you right on the air tonight. Tonight's movie salute,
C.H.O.M.P.S.
C.H.O.M.P.S. From 1979. I was
Nothing
only,
to do with Pac-Man.
Nothing to do with Pac-Man. I was a year old when that movie came out.
What, 79?
79.
I was 8.
All right. You're an old fuck.
I am an old fuck.
Yeah.
we were talking. We were talking. I'm not. I don't want to give a whole lot away. We were talking about the stunt, and I thought, yeah, you're still going. You need to silence that stuff.
What the hell?
I was talking about the stunt, and I'm thinking, of the four of us.
Jesus Christ! Shut off already.
The little volume button on the side. Just turn it down.
It's called just stop. There we go.
The four of us that want to do that. I'm the only one that has to worry about things because it's like, okay, someone that's pushing my age wants to do that.
Right.
I'm like, I'm like, hey, bring it on. And like,
I think it'll be fun. We'll give more details.
We're being very, very secretive, but stay tuned because we have ideas that we are cooking in our heads that you folks are absolutely going to love.
Yeah.
And when you hear more about the stunt, you're gonna understand what Aaron's talking about when he says this is a great idea, but when I realize that I'm pushing 50, I'm like, oh my god, I had agreed to do this.
Yeah. All I know is there's going to be, let's just say this, that's the only thing we can say. There's going to be a lot of caffeine involved.
Yep. There's going to be a ton of caffeine involved.
Yeah.
I'm master of that, so if you want me to,
I'm believing that there's going to be IV bags.
By the way, also, there will be cans of deodorant on standby.
I have a can of Axe.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to be careful what I say on the air and what I say off the air. I have a can of Axe in my grip bag, okay?
I got this little spray bottle of Bod in the office.
There's a specific reason on Saturday evenings why I need to bring a can of Axe into the studio.
Mike, he stinks.
But
he's not here, so we gotta give him shit.
Yeah. But here's the fun part, okay? For the stunt, I'm probably gonna have like 5 or 6 cans.
Yeah. Well, that it's probably one of those deals where we're probably going to have to bring changes of clothes easily. Those wipes. You know what I mean?
Deodorant wipes,
like those. Just
shower wipes.
Just shower wipes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is going to be a process. This is. I mean, all I'll say is 4 days. That's all I'm going to say. I'm
thinking pajama bottoms and T-shirts, and we're fine.
I think it'd be fine too. But I'm probably just so I don't feel like a complete scuzz ass. I'm going to bring in shaving cream and razor.
I'll let it grow.
Nah, screw it.
Okay, Mike and I are not going to have
here's
a problem.
the thing. But think of it this way.
Dylan doesn't shave, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Think of it this way. For the amount of visitors we may or may not have during this thing, let's just say we're going to have to do something.
Yeah, the thing is...
But the thing is, I've been talking about my on-air retirement. I'm doing this with you guys after my retirement.
Yeah.
Well, or we're planning it right around your retirement.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay...
It's right around that same time frame.
Right around that same time frame.
Yeah. If we can get it all...
If we can get a plan...
If we can get it all
put together in time.
In time. If not, we'll do it after my retirement. But... just because my inner retirement doesn't mean I'm ever going away. There's going to be times I'm here. Just because I'm going to be hosting this show anymore doesn't mean I won't be on the air from time to time. That's just the way it's going to be.
Right.
I own the place. I got to be on the air every once in a while.
Yeah. Put us in check.
Yeah. Just to let everybody know. Hey, here's how it's done.
You the big cheese.
Yeah. I'm like the Limburger. I'm like the stinky cheese.
The big Kahuna.
The big Kahuna.
I love how we now have the vernacular of toads for our. For our anal gas.
Lori came up with that.
Yeah.
We were outside. we're actually getting out of the car. She's probably listening to this. She's probably going to come back in here and smack me when she comes back in. We were getting out of the car, coming back when we came back and dropping the kids off, and she just lets us sound like a freaking.
Somebody step on the duck.
Oh, she did it.
She did it.
Nice.
Oh yeah. She goes, "Damn toad." I'm like, what? I was like, "Yeah, ain't no toad." She was like, "Yeah." It was kind of funny. It sounded like a freaking toad.
Sounded like you stepped on a toad.
It sounded like she stepped on a toad. That's what it sounded like.
There you go.
It was hilarious.
So now when we do it, we're stepping on toes.
I like it. Toads.
Right.
The damn toads.
So the entire time we were in the office having dinner before the show, I'm sitting here ripping them left and right. And
Yeah.
I'm calling them out now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, wait, hang on a second.
Yep,
Toad.
There's one. Yep, there's a toad right there. 8:44.
And the best part is,
yeah,
Tony came in dressed in green like a toad.
Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah, Tony is our walking toad.
He's our walking toad. Amish toad.
Walking Amish toad.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of churned butter in that toad.
844, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 234-250-110. We are saluting C.H.O.M.P.S tonight.
Tell us about your toads.
Tell us about your toads, too. We'd love to hear from you.
Or here's a word from back in the day. How about a chode?
Oh, God.
You know, somebody sent me a list.
The old musty chode.
Somebody sent me a list of old vernacular for penis.
Oh, yeah?
Dating back like to the 1800s.
Okay.
Old slang. One of them was patootie.
Patootie? They say that for a dick?
That was like back in like 1830-something.
People say patootie now, you think ass.
Well, see, people have been using the phrase cutie patootie
Yeah,
to describe children. Mm-hmm. And now I'm realizing that when you're saying that,
you're calling them a cute penis.
You're calling my daughter a cute dick.
Yeah.
I'm not on board with that anymore.
I'm not on board with that one anymore. No, I'm with you.
So yeah, I mean that was the other one was the lean corned beef.
The lean corned beef.
And I'm like that had to have been a Jew.
Yeah.
That was definitely a delicatessen.
Yes.
Vernacular. But I don't have the list. Here, go ahead and unplug my phone.
Unplug your phone so you can pull your list?
Yeah, it's got to be in there somewhere.
He's got the list. There we go.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice. You're probably going to want to talk over this because it's going to take.
You're going to sing? Okay.
Yeah, probably going to want to talk over
No, we ain't going to hear you sing. It's not good. But yeah, the vernacular, that's the thing. You talk about slang terms, I mean, so many different things, I mean, slang from even 50 years ago to now, like, what's some of the stuff they say back then? Groovy. You don't hear groovy no more.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. You don't hear that anymore. Some of the stuff you hear now. I mean, some of the stuff these kids say now, like, what the freaking hell did you say?
Like nowadays, it's like it's on the fleek.
Yeah, like what?
What the hell is a fleek? Yeah.
What the hell's a fleek?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It means we're old. None of us know what the hell that is. There's just so many things, now.
I mean, hell, decade to decade, things change.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at 80s. Remember Valley Girl?
Yes.
Like, gag me with a spoon.
I was in that era, and I still have no idea how the hell you were what was gag me with a spoon supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Like,
but it was just...
Hey, all right, my China plate?
I don't know what that one was.
I don't know either.
It wasn't good.
But you go through 80s was all that, and 80s was like the MTV decade. Because here's trivia for you. When did MTV premiere?
1980.
No.
81.
Okay. What date?
August.
August
1st.
Ding, ding, ding. Because 8-1 of 81.
8-1 of 81.
First full video they ever played.
Video killed the radio star.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
What was the partial video that they when they came on at midnight, August 1st? They played a partial video. They played like...
Oh, it's good. Hey, you see any toads?
No.
Lately?
They were all downstairs.
They were all that. Oh, you found all the toads downstairs?
Ribbit.
What toad?
Ribbits. Yeah, we were explaining the what toads mean now here at SKO.
This wonderful passage of gas.
A wonderful passage of gas. Hi, Lori.
The flatulence.
Hi.
How was your movie? Don't spoil it.
It was good.
Was it good?
Cried, though.
You cried?
Yeah.
I cried.
Who?
Alice and Katie did.
Yeah.
I cried.
Did Alex even care to watch the movie?
I was watching it.
Oh, yeah?
We were like sitting with our necks facing up for 3 hours.
Oh, you had front row seats?
15, 16, 17.
That's all the ones only left.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least you got seats.
Yeah.
How much money did you spend?
33.
Got any money left?
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, okay, good.
I got him Subway.
33.
Oh, okay,
you
cool.
didn't have to like mortgage the house to go see a movie.
I know, right?
Well,
You almost have to today.
Here's the thing. I have only seen, I think since 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm trying to think. I've seen 9 movies, I think, in the last 10 years. That's it.
Wow.
No, maybe, scratch that 10. The last 5 Fast and Furious, 4 through 8. Three Transformers movies. I didn't see number 4 and 5, and I saw Need for Speed.
And the one he's leaving out is his own porno. He watched that numerous times.
Midget one.
Yeah.
Gay midget porn, yeah.
Gay midget amputee porn.
And what, Lori?
Well, they're having midget wrestling in Akron, but they
In
call
the
it
office?
But they call it micro wrestling now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because midgets apparently some.
They get offended by that now.
Yeah, they get offended. Although there's a congressman at large of all things, who's a dwarf, a good friend of mine, and I was like, hey, when I kid you not, and Jeff, we call him Mr. Derby because he's been associated with the Soapbox Derby for decades, and I would see him. I saw him in the Falls. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years ago. He was like, "Well, I stopped down here to see our friend Bob, but I can't obviously stay long. He was going to meet some friends and all that." I was like, "Don't worry, Jeff. I'll tell Bob you stopped by. It was a short visit." No. And he's kind of like,
boom, boom.
And he's just like, and the dude's 4'2" and he drives. And I looked at him. He's like, I got blocks in the pedals. Don't worry.
I heard they like to be called little people.
Jeff was like, you can call me a midget, call me a dwarf. He dresses up as a leprechaun for St. Patty's Day. He's like, I got to use my size, big or small, to my advantage. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey. I asked him, I was like, for Halloween, I told him if I was going to dress up as I could dress up as Willy Wonka and he could be an Oompa Loompa. And he was just like, because back, what was it? I think, what was it, 09 or 2010 when they had one of those tea parties down in the Falls, down the road from here. And it was all these people taking it, serious.
Right.
And well, Bob, the guy that had the Mule Music thing going on down there, got asked to MC it because everybody knew him. That year, I went for Halloween. I went as the Mad Hatter from the Johnny Depp Alice in Wonderland thing. Mm-hmm. He had a girl dressed up as Alice. He had 2 guys dressed up as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. He had a Cheshire Cat, and he had the Red Queen. So we all walk around here, and we're like, well, I was the first one to appear, right. And I'm like, what's the tea party without the Mad Hatter to host it? Oh, and you should have seen these old people getting pissed. We were just making a mockery of it. It's just like, you're going to come down here, blah, 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 politicians, blah, 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 and it wasn't supposed to be a political thing. Right. It was supposed to be a good gripe session and some, a couple of people talking, and, I got to look on here and see if I have, because for this one, I didn't paint my face up because it was too damn warm, but I had the rest of the costume on, and I definitely got to see if I have pictures of me dressed up, because I ran into a guy dressed up as Ben Franklin, and he looked none too thrilled to be standing next to me, knowing I was making a mockery of the entire event.
Now you can dress as Brother Hezekiah.
Yeah, I just need the hat and the suspenders.
I was not able to find the list that had
the ones you were talking about.
However,
you found another list.
I found another list.
Oh boy, you found another list, everybody.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Now this is a list that includes old time, ye old, like from the 1600s on.
Ooh.
Euphemisms not only for male, but for female.
Ooh, here we go. We're going to talk about male and female genitalia.
We're going to start out with the guys because there's only one of you here. Yeah. So, Lori, just hold tight.
Okay, I'll try.
So some of ye old euphemisms for male genitalia include maypole, pioneer of nature, Master John Goodfellow, generating tool.
Hey, Laura.
Probably where tool came from.
Would you like my generating tool?
Anytime.
Matrimonial Peacemaker.
Ooh, there you go.
Gentleman Usher.
Gentleman Usher.
Rule of 3.
Uh-huh.
2 and 1 make 3.
Uh-huh.
Silent Flute.
Silent Flute.
Impudence. Staff of Life.
Staff of Life.
And the last one.
Baby, would you like the Staff of Life?
Credentials.
Credentials.
Would you like to see my credentials?
Well, would you like to see my credentials?
Let me show you my credentials.
I like that one.
I'm going to keep that one.
I'm going to keep that one. That's a keeper.
That one's my favorite.
I like it.
For what you ladies lovingly refer to as the vajayjay. There's no J in vagina. There isn't, but they keep calling it the vajayjay.
Yeah.
Okay. Altar of Venus. Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Let's get a little Dutch.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
The Nether regions. I've heard of that before, too.
You don't get any Dutch if you go Dutch.
Pat, that was good.
That was a good one.
The Comedy Killer got one.
Yeah.
It must be his time of the month. Placket lace. I know what that one is. Phoenix nest.
Phoenix
nest.
Rises from the ashes.
Yeah.
Nature's Treasury.
Nature's Treasury. Yes.
Privy Council.
Mm.
Aphrodisiacal tennis court.
Okay.
That's a mouthful. I had to trip over the first word to get it there. Ladies low toupee.
Hopefully there's no toupee down there anymore.
I don't shave. So I do shave.
Well, I was going to say, wait a minute. Yes, you do. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yes, you do.
Mount Pleasant.
Ooh.
Mount Pleasant.
I like it.
I can agree with that one.
Would you like to see my credentials? I'd like to venture to Mount Pleasant today, please.
Yeah. Honey, I'm going to use that with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Petticoat Lane.
Petticoat Lane.
Fancy Article. There's a lot that I'm skipping that just sounds stupid. Thatched Cottage.
Thatched Cottage.
Cyprian Fountain. And Road to a Christening.
Ooh, I like that one.
I always like pussy.
Yeah, there you go. So there you have it. Euphemisms from the 16 to 1800s for penis and vagina.
That's nice.
That's brought to you by the SKO Radio Network.
That's right.
And I've always said if it wasn't meant to be eaten, it wouldn't be shaped like a taco.
There you go.
I always like cock, so I don't know.
There you go. Well, I know.
Ride that pink canoe.
Yeah.
This is my cock.
This is my cock.
Going back to Porky's. Has anybody seen my cock? My cock. Is my cock here? Has anybody seen my cock?
Or Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt.
Boy, everybody's seen your cock. Come on now. We all have YouTube. Shut up.
That's right.
And Joe walks in to me screaming about my cock. Good job, Aaron.
Welcome to the Cock Show. We're talking about cocks and pussy. Well, we're talking about the 17 and 1800s vernacular of what they called dicks and pussy back then. And, basically I was going to offer my credentials.
I was going to say, would you like to see my credentials?
Love your hat.
Thank you.
That's a test article hat.
Test article.
That's a test article.
I think it would probably have with a bigger logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger logo, you can really, but the bigger logo will look good. But this is why we got test product to see how it looks before we actually put it on the market.
Yes.
When we put everything on the market, August 1st.
August 1st.
The SKO Radio Network store will go online, and you can get all your SKO merch online. And that's something we'll have to record promos for that, Aaron.
Yes.
Before August 1st. We should do a promo to announce the store coming up. Sure.
That.
Yeah, we could do that
because nobody's heard
promo to announce the promo.
Yeah, promo to announce promo to announce that the store's coming. We pretty much broke the news the night the store's coming.
Right.
Yeah. The online merchandise store. And you're not going to believe some of the stuff we have on this thing already. I mean, just stuff we've already designed. We got more designs. We got more stuff coming.
Yes.
With different different logos, shows.
We are working on towards getting logos for other shows, like Half Cocked and this show.
Mm-hmm. And this show, and then the new show.
I think
the new scores, obviously.
Cinderblock is working on the logo. So
we're going to have Cinderblock. We're going to have Cinderblock merch.
We should.
And we should. We should have all sorts of merch.
I support it.
Yeah.
Sports truck.
But here's what we're going to have. It's really good. I mean, just some of the things we'll have. We have ball caps.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fitted and non-fitted.
Yes,
hats.
fitted and snapback.
Fitted and snapback. There you go. Good. All right. We're going to have that. Coffee mugs, tumblers, even baby wear. I mean, pajamas for babies.
Disposable
bibs.
Disposable diapers for the half-cock show.
But there's also pillowcases.
We can put Mike's picture on the inside.
Depends for Earl's retirement.
He's not even here to defend himself. I love it.
I love it. Mike, if you're listening, call in.
He's got a phone, yeah.
We need some G-strings on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to see about that.
Some butterflies.
Logo's too big.
But
yeah,
or
banana hammocks.
Unless you just want the logo there. Big for big girls. G-strings for big girls.
Love them all here.
They call
That'd be like put Jon O'Donnell on a Speedo.
What? Because
they call those
it must be
undersets.
Saturday.
Where was I going to say? It was Hilljack's wife will call in wanting some provocative underwear.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, they call that under tents.
Under tents.
Under tents. That's right.
You get. Okay, someone's gone live.
We're going live. We're
going live.
We're going live. But no, we're gonna have probably close to 50 different products available on there with your favorite logo of choice. With your favorite show in mind too. I mean, you can get yourself a hood. We're gonna have several hoodies. Hoodies are gonna be real, especially going about August when we launch this store. Hoodies are gonna start selling. You know, I know I'm gonna get myself a hoodie or two. That's for sure.
Sure.
With different show logos and whatever, but we're going to have a lot of products for everyone to peruse, and that'll be available August the 1st, everybody, just in time for, now, this big announcement going on August, things are changing. That's just one thing.
Yes.
Out of many that are happening here at SKO. One thing of many. So that's just, as we said, we drop little hints and little announcements throughout the weeks and months as we go forward, getting ready for this new SKO launch that we're doing on August 1st. It's going to be a little bit different here at SKO going August 1st. Now, no one's really going anywhere. We announced that things are changing. Yeah, they're changing. Our look is changing. Our the feel. Everything is definitely we're going to have a different feel for this radio station going forward after August 1st. So, and we're already a lot of the steps that we've made have already been implemented, believe it or not.
Yes.
The music was one of the biggest things. We've been talking about that for a long time. One of the biggest changes we made is when we made Aaron program director, and Aaron stepped up and really brought us a hell of a selection of music here at SKO. So can't thank Aaron enough for all the work he's done as program director here. Just the wonderful mix of music we have now. It's all good shit too, and it's not. One thing with this station before, and I've said this, Dylan said this, it wasn't the best stuff before. And we had some good stuff mixed in, but
we had some good stuff, but there was really no format to it.
No, there's no format.
That was my chief concern.
Yeah.
Was that there was really no format to it. It was just you would hear Guns N' Roses behind Bing Crosby.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where I said, we need to get to one format.
Yeah.
And we need to kind of stick to it. Now, we don't want to just shoehole ourselves into, we're only going to play 80s rap.
Right.
So what we've got is we are from 70s to now.
Right.
New stuff. I've got brand new stuff.
Yeah.
The people, one thing that people have been buzzing about the last 24 hours is a new song by Taylor Swift and Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco. New single, just hit last night.
Yeah.
It's in the library now.
We have it here.
We have it.
You
will hear it. You will hear it tomorrow night on the Half Cock Radio Show, Saturday night, 7 p.m., right here on the SKO Network.
Yeah.
Cheap plug. But I don't do that enough.
I know.
Anyway,
you don't do that enough.
But 70s to today,
Yeah.
we have pop, we have rock, we have a little bit of hip-hop, we have a ton of country.
Yeah.
We have just about everything.
Yeah.
I'm putting together right now our holiday library.
He's already been working on it.
He's
way ahead of the ballgame
because it's going to take some time to get the file work done.
Right.
There's at least 650 files to go through.
And that's a hell of a lot more we ran last year. Because last year we did a whole month of Christmas in December.
Yeah.
We did a whole month of Christmas. But we had maybe 250 songs to choose from.
But the fun part was I wanted to find Christmas music that fit the same format.
Yeah.
70s to now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a little more
From like Bing Crosby
You're
to...
not going to hear Bing Crosby.
Okay.
You're not going to hear
He wasn't
Arthur
the
Miller.
70s.
You're not going to hear, you're
Perry
not gonna
Como.
You're not going to hear Perry Como.
Right.
You're going to hear more modern takes on Christmas classics.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? I went through it, and there are probably about 5 or 6 versions of All I Want for Christmas or Jingle Bells or things like that.
Sure.
But from different artists.
Different artists, and you get a different look and a different...
Like, I'll give you a great example. In the mid-'90s, one came out. It was a country song by Vince Vance and the Valiants called All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Mm-hmm.
Girl sings it. I could about cry through the song. And the video's great because it's got Martin Short playing the guy that looks like the Slim Jim guy in the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like the straight-up brown hair.
Yeah.
And that was the original one. CMT and Great American Country both ran the video for it. But Mariah Carey ripped it off, and everybody gives credit to her. They forget about the song, but the country stations have picked it back up.
There you go.
Yeah. On that note, we're going to end this hour, and we're going to go and take a break. So we'll talk more about this upcoming changes and things planned here at SKO. We'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network. Stay tuned.
Are you ready for this? The long-awaited addition to the anal family is here. Keep your rectum on standby for this one, because your shit pipe will never be the same. Your golden age of ass has come. Introducing anal glue. Whoa there, buccos. Welcome back to my fucking factory. I just crafted humanity's biggest leap forward yet. Check this out. I'm gonna build the entire foundation of a house in the blink of an eye right in front of you. Just imagine if these were your butt cheeks. It'd be like closing the gates to oblivion for eternity. Even gravity is no match for anal glue. Fucking perfect. I don't know how this couple fucked up the IKEA instructions so bad, but fuck the instructions. They just need anal glue. We talked about how anal glue can easily beat gravity, right? Look at that. But it turns out, even the Hulk wouldn't be able to rip your ass cheeks apart. It would require over 1,000 pounds of force to open that smelly shit crack of yours. Anal glue has the ability of gluing your entire property together, even in fucking hurricane conditions. You wanna know how they built Atlantis? You think it was some secret ancient alien engineering technique? Guess what they used, bitch boys? It was anal glue. This shit is completely waterproof. That means even fish can glue their anus pipes shut. I fucking bulldozed this homeless man's house earlier today. Look what's left of that shit. We took this dude's life savings and anal glued them together. And the product was the Anal Glue Anus Evacuator 4x4. Blasting through this nature reserve, anal glue's invincible bond shows no mercy. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming to seal that booty.
Being a small business owner can be the challenge of a lifetime. To worry about every little aspect of growing your business is no easy task. Paramount to these is reaching and growing your customer base. That's where we here at the SKO Radio Network can help. With an ever-broadening local, national, and international audience, we can come up with an advertising plan that's right for you and your reach. Easy and affordable rates are available. You can bring your own ad, or we can produce your ad for you right here in-house. Give us a call at 234-706-5857. That number again is 234-706-5857. Or drop us a line at office@skoradio.com. SKO Radio Advertising. The only thing easier is listening.
Join us on Sunday mornings from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
for the Oldies But Goodies Show with Bob Fritz. Bob will take your requests from the SKO Radio Live Requests Facebook page. From there, you can request any 2 songs from the 50s, 60s, or 70s, from doo-wop to disco to classic rock, as long as it's within those years. So saunter on up to the SKO Jukebox, make your picks, and enjoy 3 hours of your favorites. That's Oldies But Goodies, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. here on the SKO Radio Network.
Hello out there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Mr. Norton, I'm sorry I'm late, but
I'm sorry too, Foster. Sorry I ever hired you as my security systems engineer.
RJ, you're just upset.
You bet I'm upset. We're losing customers left and right.
When you hired Brian right out of college, it was because he was at the top of his class. You hired him because he's brilliant. He's a genius. Thanks, kid.
If he's so brilliant, how come his new security system is such a miserable flop?
Mr. Norton, the system is fail-safe. There's absolutely no way anyone can penetrate it. Unless someone's giving away the secret of its operation. He's right. That's why you put it in your own office. Why, with this one switch activated, no one could get into this office without setting off every alarm in the building.
Okay, stay right where you are. Let go of my daughter.
Casey, are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm not scared of these guys.
This is an office building. There's nothing you'd want here.
Oh, yeah? Your wallets. Give us your wallets. Quick, the bag.
Oh, you guys, come on, you're not going to do this.
What can you say to a man with a gun?
How about taking off those watches and those rings? Everybody empty their pockets. Go ahead. Have her fill up the bag. Go ahead. Sure, Brooks. What do you mean, Brooks? What did you say my name for?
Oh, yeah, gee, I'm sorry, Brooks.
Okay, everything goes in the sack. Go ahead. And by the way, your rings and your stuff, too. Go ahead. Okay, sister, hand it over. You heard me. Hand it over.
Here, do you want it in your hand or over your head?
Casey, don't push them.
Okay, folks. See? Everything worked out all right. Nobody got hurt. All right. Now, let's not blow it this time. How about somebody making a foolish move like calling the cops, huh? We're going to be right outside this door. Got the door?
Got the door.
Okay. Now, nobody make a move.
Call the police. I'll lock the door.
Don't anybody move! Okay, you. Off the phone.
Casey, do you like the man says?
Okay. Nobody move. You open the door. Okay. Now stay right where you are. Nobody's been hurt so far. Open the door. Nobody's been hurt so far. Okay, stay right where you are. Now nobody move. Okay? All right. Brooks! Brooks! Come on. That's it. That does it. No wonder we've had so many complaints about your brilliant security system. If those 2 clowns can penetrate it, anybody can. You're fired, Foster. And that means you and your electronic junk.
But Mr. Norton, you
Dad, come on.
No but, Foster, and no interference there, Casey. I should never have listened to you in the first place and hired this loser.
Well, I guess I better go.
It's exactly what I had in mind. And you better go before I call the police, because I might just ask them to put you away for our protection.
Brian, wait. Dad, you're making a very big mistake. I'll have you know that Brian is just about ready with the new security system that will... It will be the biggest thing to hit this industry ever. It'll knock you off your feet.
No, it won't, because I don't want to know what it is. Operator, get me the police. This is an emergency.
I'm going to go talk to her. Look, Casey. Casey, don't worry. I think I can help you.
I don't think so. You know how stubborn my father can be.
Look, if Brian's got a new system, maybe I can figure out some way of getting your father to take a look at it. You know, give Brian another chance. How about if we have dinner tonight and we can talk about it? Huh?
I don't think so, Ken. Look, I'd love to, but I really have to go over and see Brian.
I'd love to help you, but I can't if I don't know what Brian's working on.
I don't even know what it is myself. Look, all I know is he keeps telling me it's something revolutionary.
Okay, drive carefully.
Okay.
And I'll see you later.
Thanks
okay,
a lot
take care.
for trying to help.
That's okay.
All right, we're back. Hour number 2 here on some kind of radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Earl McCune along with Tony the Comedy Killer, Jon O'Donnell, Mr. Aaron Kaback.
The voice.
The voice. Miss Lori is here too.
The voice is moist.
The moist. The moist.
Lori is here, but she doesn't have a mic here.
She's not.
Say something.
I stole her mic.
Hello.
Are you moist?
Are you? Yep.
I
can
am.
smell it from here. She is.
I'm never not moist.
She's ever moist.
She's ever moist. That could be your nickname, Ever Moist. That could be your radio name. Ever Moist is here.
The moist is coming.
The moist is coming.
The moist.
Spell it how you want.
And she's coming.
And she's
It's
coming. She's coming around the mountain when she comes. We were having a good discussion off air.
She puts the O in SKO.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty bad we did that like simultaneously. We had it's like we didn't even rehearse that.
We've rehearsed it before when she's not around.
That was supposed to be a secret, guys.
We have that kind of relationship.
We're a tight bunch here at SKO, but not so much anymore.
Not anymore. No. Well, I was until I met you.
Yeah. That's what Lori says too.
David 10-inch over here.
I got to turn her inside out with my rock hard cock.
Yeah, but he hasn't folded in half for anything.
If you'd like to join us and be on the program tonight, give us a call.
God, please join us. This is where it goes down. And now the children have arrived, so
no more talk. Okay,
the launch has to stop.
Put away your credentials.
Put away your credentials. Yeah. What do you got there?
She broke her screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
What do you got there?
We are live casting something at this
What do
point.
you got? What do you got going there?
It like goes and then it fades off.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it?
she's it's a visual gag, and she's playing it for radio.
Oh, there you go.
I heard that
Great.
works well.
It does.
It does.
That's why I look so good on radio.
Absolutely.
You do have a face for radio. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
You don't have a voice for radio either. That's the only problem.
Small details. Small details.
No,
Tony's going to be the voice of Radio America for deaf people.
Yeah.
We all have our niche, Earl. We all have our niche.
Radio for the hearing impaired. And I'm your host.
He's going to be our Lamaze coach.
Yeah.
This Tony Show brought to you by ASL.
Jesus Christ.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Wax on?
Wax off.
Oh, dear Lord, no. Don't tell him to wax off, please. I just cleaned these friggin' walls.
You were scrubbing pretty hard, too.
I was down on my knees.
I know.
Glad you noticed.
Must have been a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's been a Saturday.
It must have been a Saturday. No wonder Mike's always smiling. What the?
Yeah.
He has a shiny beard, that's why.
Remember Smiling Bob from the end? Yeah. We have Smiling Mike.
It's not half cocked anymore.
That cock gruesome.
Yeah, because he's always smiling. He's always smiling. You know, you see Mike. He's always got like a smile. You know, I mean, this could be Mike's scene.
It's catchy.
It's Smiling Mike. He's Smiling Mike. We need this, Aaron.
That should go behind the bookmark that I made for you.
Yeah. Oh, this is the long version.
It just keeps going.
That's what she said.
No, it's not.
Ooh, you're giving me the long version tonight. Ask me, though.
Dude. It's funny, me and Lori were having a conversation about Enzyme earlier today.
Now, you know what song they need to use in those Enzyme commercials? How about Aerosmith, Big 10-inch?
Mine's 12, so that's not big enough of a song.
When did you start folding it in half?
Last week.
Okay.
Yeah, last week.
Jeans were too tight.
No, you know what's really funny? Last Saturday, we're at the casino. We went and saw the Indians game. We're going up the escalator to go up to the other floor.
Yeah.
What song comes on? Play that funky music.
Play that funky music.
So I looked over at Earl and I said, "Are we going to play 7 random questions now?" Because it's like the backing music we always use, and I'm like, "Come on." It's just like perfect, because that song would always play in the one slot machine I play in West Virginia when you get to the bonus round. And it's like ding, ding, ding.
I played 7 random numbers. And it worked out.
He did good. I lost about 500.
Yeah.
Well, I played Baccarat for a little bit, and then I played 3-card poker. Didn't do so well at that. And then I'm like, screw it. I'll play video poker with my last $100. And
And it was your last $100.
Yeah.
It became the casino's $100.
It lasts 100 on video poker. That'll last me a lot longer than 200 at either of the tables.
Yeah, I started out. I took 200 out of the bank. Okay, and I went and sat down at a blackjack table. I doubled it. I was up to 4. I said, screw it. We still had some time to kill. I was like, well, screw it. I'm gonna go play some more. So I go to another blackjack table. Drop 150 there. I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm done. I walk around for a minute, waiting on Tony. Oh, hey, video Keno. What the hell? Threw it in. I threw $50 in. Okay. All of a sudden, it's like, 6 numbers. What's 6 numbers? Well, that pays $1,600. I'm wondering if this is going to... All of a sudden, I started getting 5 numbers. Five of the 6 kept hitting. Like,
that's awesome.
This fucker's going to hit.
Right.
Lo and behold, 6 number finally hit. I hit for $1,600. Minus the fact that I got bent over and fucked by the state of Ohio. They took $140 in taxes, and the lovely Ohio Attorney General's office took $440 from me. So so
at least that's paid.
Yeah. Well, so I walked away with $1,082. I'm like, oh darn, but still, it was $1,082 more than I had when I got there. So, yeah. So, other than the fact I got bent over and stuffed hard with the estates of Hard Rock Cock, but.
I'm going to give Progressive Field some dues though, because the last time I was there 4 or 5 years ago. You were stuck in the stadium for 9 innings. I couldn't leave, go out, because you can't smoke anywhere at Progressive Field.
Right.
Well, now they've apparently finally heard enough bitching from people.
Right.
You can get your ticket scanned. You can walk outside, smoke, and then come back in.
Right.
Because when I go to PNC Park, that one usher's like, just go sneak in one of the bathroom stalls. They don't have smoke detectors in there. It's what everybody else does. Because you can't smoke anywhere in PNC Park either. Tobacco dollars pay for the stadium, and you can't smoke.
Well, sure.
Of course.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense.
But at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, they're accommodating.
Yeah. That's why you start vaping.
Yeah, if you're not allowed to vape in the stadiums either.
That was sarcasm. Should I break out the sign for you?
Yeah. Okay. I need that whole billing. Well, here's your sign.
Yeah. I have my misgivings about the whatever the hell it is called this week arena, and it all comes down to the fact that I love the idea that they have become they've become inclusion friendly. They have sensory rooms, they have sensory bags. They want people that have sensory issues to enjoy themselves at a loud event.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing from nothing, but I'm not taking my daughter to a concert anywhere ever because it's loud. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the music she does enjoy, here's the fun part, and you're going to like this.
Okay.
I'll have the station on in my office playing in the background, and occasionally a song will come on.
Right.
She'll come running in, and she'll go, "Daddy, let's dance." Okay. So she likes some music.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll play it like that, but it cannot be loud because when I play music on the computer, it's just coming out of those lousy little computer speakers.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I tell Alexa to play it, it makes the walls vibrate because I love it loud.
Right.
Except like at 3 o'clock in the morning when I have upstairs neighbors that are trying to sleep. Okay, fine. But when I make it loud, the fun part was I was shopping around for a second Alexa speaker, and my wife was like, "Why do you need another one?" And I said, one word, stereo. Now these things pump out loud.
Oh, mine's like my little Echo Dot is loud.
I mean, you put them on opposite sides of a jock table at like a wedding reception, and you will fill the back of the room with sound. So I can't play it too loud, but when she comes in and listens to the music, that's fine. So I'm not going to take her to an event in a building that's designed to be loud.
Right.
Okay. Thankfully, she's not a basketball fan. She doesn't care about hockey. But baseball games, you know, we used to go to the captain's games.
Okay.
Back when they sold the captain's crew, whatever the party room.
The party room thing.
You know, if it wasn't booked,
right,
you could, for an extra $10, you could turn your ticket into a party room ticket, and you had a place to go inside when it was being especially loud. And she enjoyed that. So, you know, I applaud that companies and sports venues and things like that are being more inclusive to people with sensory issues. But look at what you're doing, though. It's for an event that's designed to be loud anyways. What exactly are you trying? I mean, you're going to have to go really hard to the fences to take it to really kind of wipe out these sensory issues.
Right.
It's like I would see people. I go to when I go up over summer. I go to Lorraine. You know, hear a cover band.
Yep.
There are people standing right in the front row, right in front of the stage, with earplugs in.
Oh yeah, I used to do that because through most of the 80s, I stood right next to the speakers.
Yeah.
You kind of have an idea of why I have to ask you to say things more than once.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Huh?
And it wasn't until you know, I would still listen to, you know, the last show I went to. Okay, the last show I went to, the first and only show I went to at Blossom was on the grass. It was Travis Tritt, and I fell asleep coming back, so that was fun. I fell asleep driving. Yay me! The last concert I went to at the arena, I don't know what to call it anymore, was Billy Joel. And it was the first concert at the arena. That should tell you something.
Yeah.
The last concert I've been to was My Chemical Romance at the House of Blues.
Okay.
And that was 15 years ago. So I don't go to concerts anymore because they're just too loud. I can't take the loud anymore. Yeah. And here I am going to movie theaters to watch movies to review for all of our wonderful listeners.
You know, one point on your on the field house, and I agree with you. It is hard to take certain segments of people and make it work for everybody. So, but one thing I like about Dan Gilbert's doing is he's starting a conversation that we haven't seen in the modern sports arena, and it's cool to have that there now. The conversation has to become more nuanced because, to your point, who's going to bring certain kids or certain people to an arena that is so very loud?
Right.
You're doing it for nothing, maybe, but at the same time, if the conversation keeps moving forward, maybe we can have areas in the stadium that aren't as loud, where you can still enjoy the game and have those experiences. And that's something we haven't had yet. So I credit Dan Gilbert for doing it, especially with the history of his children and the problems they have. So I think it's a great move, but to your point, what's the practicality of it right now? I don't know how far that goes.
I applaud the conversation he's having. I absolutely applaud that he's having that conversation, that he's taking it to that level. I think it's wonderful. I think there are places where it's appropriate, and I think there's places where it's like, are you making a sensory room, or are you bringing a place where people get just dropped off?
Yeah, you're right. Is it a daycare? And then I get that. But again, now that's a conversation we can have, and as long as he's comfortable having that conversation out there in the public, and he better be, because we're going to have it, then hopefully that will make more progress and make for other stadiums, not just the field house.
Yeah, because it's like you could. I have a small house that I live in. I have this little soundbar. It's probably
it a hobbit hut.
Pretty much. My little own chunk of Cardassia. And
I mean, with that beard, we think either Amish or Hobbit, don't we?
One of the two.
And
maybe a hybrid.
There you go. Oh, there's a mating session I don't want to be a part of.
Call me Hamish.
Hamish. We coined a new one.
Or Hobbit, but I like Hamish better.
Hamish sounds good.
So I have this little, it's probably about 3 foot long, about an inch high, soundbar for my TV.
A Sonos.
Kind of. It's a Samsung.
Okay.
And between my subwoofer that sits on the bottom shelf and And that sound bar, like, I wirelessly use my phone to play my radio and everything over my sound bar by Bluetooth.
Okay.
I could be in my backyard, and if I had this thing on 20 and it goes to 50, you can hear it in my backyard.
Yep.
It broadcasts sound that well.
Yep.
I don't need surround sound behind my ears. I mean, this is enough. And I'm up at 3 in the morning for work, and that's usually when all the drunkards across the street from me that don't work are going to bed.
We're all of the age where we had true surround sound setups, I'm sure. You know,
Yeah.
front, back, center, and then the other,
Satellite
secondary
speakers.
speakers, right?
Yep.
7, 9 speaker setups. And now, like you said, you get a sound bar, you can get a full surround system. And if you want to splurge and go to a 3-speaker system, you'll get such a crisper, louder, more real experience than we ever had in those high-priced, setups we had when we were younger. It's amazing what they've done with sound. Really is.
Absolutely.
Well, same reason we have a whole computer in our hands here and our phones. I mean, think about what we used to have as much information as we have in our phones now. You have to have
Star Trek: The Next Generation. You look at that when they were using their tablets and
right.
You had to have a laptop back in just even 10 years ago.
It would cost you $3,000, $4,000.
Oh,
and now we've got these phones that are hundreds of dollars, but still, technology is just amazing.
Still, it's you get the world in the palm of your hands.
Right.
I mean, like this station is heard on. You can hear it on your phone,
on the TuneIn app,
and the TuneIn app, and Simple Radio app.
I actually downloaded the Simple app recently. That is incredibly easy.
It is very
much
intuitive.
easier. It's very easy to use.
Yeah.
Very easy to use.
Let me put it this way, and my 71-year-old mother is very technologically advanced. She tried the TuneIn app. She's like, I hate this app. I gave her the Simple Radio. She's like, well, why didn't you give me this the first time? Well, because I didn't have it the first time. I'm shut up and listen to the radio station.
A lot of people, I've just, I was telling the people today, I've had a few people, a few of our listeners earlier today, and this has been going on for about a day and a half now. I put in a ticket. The stream licensing player that off our website. Now, it's not our fault. It's the player on their end it's been acting up. So I actually, one of my listeners, our listeners here, rate me today, and she says, hey, it's not working. So I was like, well, all I can do is submit a ticket. That's not on our end. That's on their end.
Sure.
So I submitted a ticket to them. I said, but I said, you can hear us on the TuneIn app or Simple Radio. So we have double redundancy. If any one of the three goes down, we have double redundancy for ourselves. We got that in place on purpose. Right. Because if you lose one medium, you have two others or three. We're going to be adding more, as this year too with the plans we got in place for SKO. We're going to be adding a couple more places to hear SKO on. So you got enough redundancy, so you can, if this one is not
way or
working,
another, you'll be able to hear us.
You'll be able to hear what's going on.
Unless your host kills the whole station on a Sunday night or something like that. That'd be this guy.
I don't know.
Someone decides to reformat the hard drive while they're just messing around on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Hey, progress, not perfection, fellas. Progress, not perfection.
Well, let's move right into a break now. Let's do that here. Yeah. All right. It's 9:30, so let's take a break here on the SKO Radio Network. Toads time. That's right. We're going to take a toad break. We'll be right back, everybody. About 10 minutes. Stay tuned. You're going to have a clip from C.H.O.M.P.S and some funny commercials, too. Stay tuned.
Do you find it difficult to fall asleep? Do you want to kill your husband? Is it impossible to sexually arouse your partner? Well, it's time to learn about pillows. But not just any pillow. We're talking about My Pillow.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? So you're here to tell everyone about my pillow?
Looks like you already got some nice pillows, so I don't need to tell you anything, but I'm here to talk about pillows that don't have nipples, like the ones you sleep on. Right, so I got the idea one day when I was getting fucked real hard, but these guys took all my money, broke my neck, so there I was, flopping around like a fish out of water, and it was like, God spoke to me and told me, Mike, pull yourself together, man, because you need to start selling pillows, because, well, everyone uses pillows, I'm sure you do.
Okay, yeah, I've used one before. Awesome.
Okay, now here's your standard everyday pillow, you put stuff on it like your head and you're bouncing around around, then you got your jaw and you're so much pressure, your jaw can snap in half because you got all that physics of the weight of your shoulders.
Yeah, now that you mention it, my jaw does kind of hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other reasons for that. Okay, now here we have memory foam. Everyone was obsessed with these. I'm sure you tried one at one point.
Yeah, and they made my neck kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, because, they're just too soft.
Yep. It's no good.
All right, now speaking of too soft, check this out. We got ourselves a feather pillow. Now, feather pillows, you put all your weight on them, and look at that. They're so flat. Now, there's a reason for that. You see, scientists discovered that dinosaurs actually had feathers, and dinosaurs, as we all know, are a thing of the past. You got to move on.
Yeah, like, why would you still be using ancient old technology? I mean, nowadays we have new technology, right?
Right, yeah. Boy, you took the words right out of my fucking face. Now, I got some new technology right here. Now, this is your windpipe, right? One's going to your mouth, one's your butt. Now, all that air, you see, the way the body's built is air's traveling through, and it could break at any second now, and you can die, and then no one can't straighten it back out. I know I can't. And so what I do is I take my pillow. You see, it can bend, it can fold, you can put weight on it.
Well, I mean, it's easy to say just by looking at the pillow that it's a premium, innovative new product and everyone should have one.
Why wouldn't you buy one?
I've always been told that seeing is believing, but that's a bunch of bullshit, and the only way to believe something's to feel it, and the only way to do that is to buy it. So, I usually sleep in my pajamas, but ever since I got my pillow, it's just been so much better to sleep totally naked and keep the pillow under my butt, and it's great because no one takes it away because it stinks so bad.
Finding new ways to discipline my children isn't easy, I've done everything from timeouts to pulling out chunks of her hair, but I mean nothing beats the threat of smothering her little face using my pillow. Doing drugs can make you feel wonderful, but it ain't right. And ever since I got myself a pillow, I stopped smoking dope, and now look at me, I'm sober. It's changed my life.
La la la, I need a lot of therapy because I hear voices in my head. And more often than not, the voices say that your mouth looks like a butthole with 2 extra butts on the sides.
Every night, I have a dream where I poop my pants. I wake up, and sure enough, I'm covered in poop, sleeping on a pillow. It's awesome.
Please, somebody help. Adopt me.
A lot of people tell me I look kind of penisy, because I have a little neck and a big red head, and, a lot of women tell me it actually turns them on.
So I love to sleep on my side. And that's because there's a lot of advantages, like you can fart and there's no blockage and the same door's open for entry, and you can get really drunk, pass out, not choke on your barf, and die.
Well, there you go. It's a great product. You should buy it.
The Zach Myers Show airs live Monday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. on the SKO Radio Network and Facebook Live. This is a political-free talk show that entertains as well as informs with fun, live, in-studio interviews. You'll meet amazing business owners and learn their unique stories. You'll tune in for Cleveland sports talk, tech talk, and indie wrestling. The Zach Myers Show is the most fun you'll have on the radio or Facebook Live on a Monday night. You can also follow the show on social media at facebook.com/TZMS and on Twitter at Zach Myers Show. So tune in Mondays from 8 to 10 right here on the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Well, hello there, this is C.H.O.M.P.S, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
it's her again. This ought to be interesting.
What's up?
My temper. That's what's up. I'm furious. I'll never talk to my father again. Never in 100 years. What kind of mouth that fires over future son-in-law?
Casey? You mean you went ahead and told me we wanted to get married?
Well, yeah. Why shouldn't I?
Casey, I thought that we had agreed not to tell your father until...
Brian, all right. I didn't tell him. But I'm going to tonight. And if he tries to talk me out of this, Brian, which he will, I know he will, because he doesn't think I'm old enough to make my own decisions. And Brian, please, I'm trying to... Brian.
I don't think it's a very good time to tell your father about our big plans. First of all, I think about Ken Sharp.
Then let him marry Ken Sharp.
And now this business is going to pot because my security system is malfunctioning.
I just don't think he's being very fair to you, that's all.
It isn't being unfair. The system isn't working. Casey, I can't for the life of me figure out why, but it just isn't. In fact, if it weren't for this new security system I'm developing and the fact that he just fired me, I'd quit.
Brian, when is this brilliant new system going to be ready anyway, huh?
I just didn't sing it.
Brian, it's ready and you didn't tell me?
I'm telling you now, it's ready enough to show you.
Okay, so show me.
Better check on what's going on.
49.
40 what?
Well, what do you think?
What do I think of what?
Of my revolutionary new security system.
Of Rascal? I don't get it.
You will. Watch. 17. 44. 66. Well?
Well. Well, that's the best trained dog I've ever seen. Brian, where's the new invention?
That's it.
That's it. Rascal is it?
Mm-mm. That's Rascal.
Who's that then?
Our revolutionary new security system.
That's his new security system.
Gotta get a closer look, huh? Am I seeing double? I don't believe it. I just don't.
This is a slow fade. Yes, it's a slow fade.
Welcome
back to
House.
some kind of radio show. Toads, I am farting up a storm. I am sorry about that, but hey, at least it's bacon. Earl has fallen in. It was a pretty hellacious poo. He is not coming back for a little bit. I am Aaron, of course, the voice. We have Tony, the Amish hobbit.
Yeah.
We have Joe
or John.
with us here. John.
Joe,
where's Joe? Where'd Joe go? Joe!
I was telling Lori this earlier. I am shit with names.
No kidding.
I am absolute crap with names. I will see your face. If I see you once and don't see you again for 22 years,
your face.
I will immediately know exactly where I saw your face. I'm excellent with faces.
Right. You might call me Lori, but you'll know where I saw my face.
I'll fucking call you Lori, absolutely. But I'm shit with names. So, John is here, and we are We're still reviewing. I'm stuck on review. I do all movie reviews. We're doing the salute here. We're just saluting C.H.O.M.P.S.
You can review it if you want. That's part of a salute, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If I'd actually sat through the movie.
Hey,
it's about a robotic dog.
10 people did. We'll find one of those 10 people. Joe, did you watch the movie?
Joe watched the movie. Joe, we'll get Joe in here to watch the movie with us.
Yeah.
But we had these salute
Hey,
to
Joe.
Hey.
Where are you going with that gun in your hand?
Oh, I thought it was a really bad rendition of Hey Jude.
That's what I thought that was going to. But no, it was
Jimi
good.
Hendrix.
I thought we were going through Hey
Jimmy
Jude.
James and the Blue Flames.
But we're not. We're just.
I'm not much of a Hendrix fan.
We're going to get some Hendrix in here, and enjoy ourselves.
You know. Let me ask you this question.
He asked me this question.
Okay, Woodstock's 1969. All the bands that played there played for free. Yeah. It was just a big music festival. Everybody came together.
Right.
Why the hell are they charging $450 for a weekend festival?
Now
for a
you
ticket?
mean?
Yeah.
Are you talking about
2019?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
were you talking about why did they charge in 1969, or why are they
why are they charging now? Because wouldn't the artists just want to come?
Because the artists aren't playing for free now. In '69, they did. I think of any of these artists that are playing Woodstock now. No, they're not playing it for free.
Would you just want to be part of the 50th anniversary? Get a little bit, go up there, play a couple of songs, and because that's all pretty much all the other artists did, anyways. They had so many people that played there.
Mm-hmm. It's a nuanced question, but I think the bottom line is people are fucking greedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can get right to that, right? But, But it is a more nuanced question, and I think the evolution of music in the industry is really a great topic.
Yeah.
And only a real small piece of it, to your point, people used to make a lot of money in music by selling records.
Oh, yeah.
And now that is a minor income stream for these guys. It really is performance fees. And
yes.
So that would be part of the reason. But it is overall a level of greed like we've never seen before. Mm-hmm. But that would be one part of that answer.
Yeah, because I had wondered, because I know people, there's a 3-day deal down at the old Mansfield Reformatory people want to go to.
Sure.
And, and I could see, that kind of a thing. And those are almost even going out of style just because.
God, this seat's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I toted there.
Yeah. I think you more than toted. I think you flat out bullfrog.
Yeah.
It was a toadstool.
No.
But you're right. I mean, there's a.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine.
This one was not a friend of yours. It was a friend of anybody's.
Never understood a thing he said, but damn, he has some mighty fine wine.
All right, then.
Okay. No, yeah, because I was asking when you were gone, I'm like, they had Woodstock in 69.
Yeah.
All the artists came, played for free, and
I
had
heard.
a good time.
I was listening to the show.
And I'm like, why?
Him and Joe were over there listening to the show together.
Yeah. I was in the shitter listening to the show.
Best place to listen to it.
That's right. It's entertainment,
And that's why we need the remote unit. You never have to stop broadcasting. We might need that in the near future.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We need to when we do this idea. Should we look into Bluetooth wireless mics, and then we can take it and go shit while we're still on the air.
My remote unit has 2 Bluetooth spots for it.
Oh, it
we
does.
are not Father John.
Because when I came to see you up at the pub, the night you guys were there on Sunday night,
John. And we're kind of missing him tonight.
I know
that was the unit you had set up, wasn't it?
Yeah, a different one.
Okay.
I actually have my remote unit that you were looking at the one time. It's got Bluetooth connectivity to it.
Yeah.
So we could put wireless mics on if we wanted to.
Like a Bluetooth phone headset I could use as a microphone?
Yeah, we didn't have to loop it back in. But point being, the technology's out there. Whether it's my solution or whatever, but...
Well, like I said, our remote system we're going to do is because one thing going to be happening going into the fall, we got a deal now. We're going to be, I think, 6 high school football games we got?
Yep.
What we got?
Something like
I'm
that.
thinking...
Don't hurt yourself.
We have Springfield and Outlet, I think, isn't it? Isn't that one of them?
I know that, but I'm not sure.
It was an odd number. It wasn't an even number.
5 or 6 is 5.
Well, 5 is odd.
Aren't there 10 10 games in a season?
Yeah, I think we only got 5 games though.
Okay.
But we're going to do 5 games. And I'm going to get us set where you have the headphone microphone combo,
right?
Especially so we're not.
Are we calling the games, or what are we doing?
We're going to be calling the games.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I think is it Bob
and
Randy?
Bob Fritz and Handy Randy.
Yeah. Wow.
They're going to be called because Randy's got
ins for.
He's got broadcast experience calling games.
Right.
So
now, has he done football or is it just baseball?
I think he did. I don't know if he's done I think it was basketball he did. I don't know, but
I know he's done baseball.
He's done baseball. Yeah.
It's part of his scouting. He's done baseball.
No, Bob. I'm talking about Randy.
Oh, Randy.
Randy's
Okay.
called. Randy's called.
I don't know
stuff.
what Randy's called.
Yeah, Randy. I've been told Randy's called games.
I've talked to Randy a total of once, which is sad because the program director I've talked to.
That's handy.
You should probably talk to him a little more than
yeah.
Kind of handy there.
Yeah.
It's handy like Randy.
Yeah. He might get handy with you if you talk to him nice.
Ooh.
Cheap plug.
And there's Nancy ain't around.
Yeah. Earl Jr., there you go.
Oh, hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I'm an all-star.
Oh, my.
So we were talking about greed in the music industry.
We were.
My thank you. Toads. My emigration here. Cut that off. Where did we leave off?
Well, I think we were going to spend 6 hours on it because it's a huge deal. It really is. But part of it is evolution. I mean, with the evolution of going from studio recordings to the internet to royalty payments being really the only amount of money they get from their own music, performance fees are really something they have to drive up high in order to make the money they want to make. Now, whether that's a good goal, that's a whole different debate. But that's what they're doing, and people are paying for it.
That has been the norm.
And we pay for it here too. I mean, we pay royalty fees on our stuff.
That has been the norm for longer than a lot of people realize. I mean, I know that even back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the money that went into that went into recording was filtered back to producers.
Sure.
The producers were the ones that were making big bucks. If an album went, triple platinum, producers were the ones that were, driving home Maseratis. The artists didn't see as much off of the album as the producers did. The artists were making money touring. They shell out X amount of money for, the getting the facilities, but they get so much of the gate back that's where their money came from.
Yeah, well, I guess what I would say to that, though, is the amount of artists making the high dollar value, whatever you want to call that, the top 5% value, may have been 10 to 12 to 15. Now we're seeing an explosion of artists who, instead of going through your typical studio recordings, that's all they're trying to do. I mean, in country music, I use the example. The Nashville rates for those concerts are probably 17 times, 18 times what they used to be 15, 20 years ago because so many people, the demand is so high now for those acts. It wasn't there. We may have 100 people making, 100 artists making that level of money where we had 15 or 20 or 30 years ago. So I just think it's amazing to me how many more people are demanding the kind of money that is causing those festivals to be so expensive. That's really the problem I see.
I went back and I saw there was a article about the Richfield Coliseum a few weeks ago, and they had pictures of old ads for when it first came out. And I looked at some of these ticket prices, and I cried. I was like, oh, my God. Now, I mean, you're talking about $8, $10, $12, $15 for a ticket.
Yeah.
You can't go to a show for less than $42.50.
No.
Nope.
Anybody.
No.
I mean, the Flaming Lipsticks are like $42.50.
I paid $100 a piece to go to Garth, but he put on a 4-hour show, so the ticket was well worth it.
If I'm paying $100 for a show, I better get a Hummer at the end. I'll tell you
Joe!
What. Joe?
Yeah, where's Joe? Blow Joe.
Blow Joe.
Well, and
blow Joe.
And I'll use the example. I have 2 small kids, and one of whom is obsessed with this JoJo Siwa character, who is a young singer. She does pop music, and she's coming to Cleveland. And the ticket prices from the venue, and
the shit seats are $38.
Yeah, and then of course all the third party or third market vendors bought up all the tickets.
Yeah.
So now you have a 6-year-old, you have a 7-year-old, you have an 8-year-old who wants to go see her favorite act. You're paying $120 to sit in the last row of the balcony. Yeah, and we're talking about a very small act.
Yep.
You multiply that exponentially by what we're talking about with some of these major national acts. It's just insane, and that's the greed that bothers me. It's not just from the artists, because I understand they want to make their money, but it's in the whole industry, and that's why I say it's a long conversation and quite disgusting, quite frankly, because if you just want to enjoy good music live, which I certainly enjoy, and I know we all do, it's just out of a lot of our price ranges now, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's where you go.
I agree.
That's where you go and you move in next door to a large venue and just listen through your wall. I was mentioning before. I was mentioning before because we were talking about cover bands in the area, and I live conveniently close to Mapleside Farms in Brunswick. So in the summertime, all I have to do is open my window, and I can listen to whoever's playing, and I don't have to pay for it. So I don't know where I was going with that, but okay. So there I'm saving myself.
Yeah, you're not cheating the system. You're coming up with a solution to what it is, which shouldn't be a problem.
You want to play an outdoor venue? Thank you very much for letting the neighborhood know that good free music.
Well, and there are some. I mean, I grew up in Rochester, New York, and we had a facility close to similar to Blossom, and the field or the lawn seats, I guess you'd call them here, were only $5 or $10 each, and they were far away from the venue, but you could hear the music, you could see the screens. It was a cool way to enjoy really good acts.
Yeah.
Well, about 15, 20 years later, when it gets a corporate sponsor, those $5, $10 seats are $25, still sitting nowhere, and that's the kind of BS that we're dealing with. And instead, if you can get close to a venue without paying, and there's a lot of bars and restaurants that do that kind of thing, then that works.
They're going to charge.
They do. They have minimum drinks. They have drink minimums usually. They actually can't charge if it's for the music, if the venue's available, but they can do drink minimums.
Right.
Yeah. Because, I remember the one big argument, the music thing that was in the falls that moved up to Lorraine, the big argument when they were having their committee meeting about what the future of things, one guy had complained about the noise because, a half mile down the road, there's actually houses. And so I went up, as just a fan of the venue, not as a citizen. I went up and said, okay, I don't hear anybody complaining about the trains that run across these tracks up along Route 8. I don't hear anybody complaining about any of the train noise. Them things got to sound their horns 100 times before they cross the tracks, before they cross the street. And then the guy's his jaw dropped like.
I don't live far from there, and I never hear them. I mean, I don't hear them from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm only about a mile away.
A mile away.
Or has it just blended into your everyday?
I think it's kind of blended into my everyday. I just don't tune it. I don't hear it. I just don't hear it.
Right, because my son used to live in an apartment complex that was right in the flight path of the airport of Hopkins. And he said after a while, you just didn't even notice them.
Well, when I used to live in Barberton, for example, I used to live...
Well, I'll tell you why you don't hear them now is because there's a sign up that says no train horn.
Yeah.
Because they eliminated that because apparently, the guy's point was invalid. But that's why, because obviously I know where you live, but where you were living further up, were you technically in Stowe before?
Yes.
Because of the fact those tracks loop up, cross Bailey Road, and then they cross 91.
Yeah, I had a Stowe address before.
Yeah,
I remember where you were listening, not in Northeast Ohio, but please go to maps.google.com and look up Stowe.
Yeah.
But from where you were before, that's why you would hear them. But now, a few years ago, they made the trains quit blowing their horns.
Yeah. When I lived in Barberton, for example. Now, I used to hear them every damn night. Yeah, because, I was only maybe a quarter mile from the tracks, and you heard those horns.
Oh, yeah.
And I lived out there for about 7, maybe 8 years. And, it did blend into your everyday life, but you still hear the shit at 2 in the morning, and it'd wake you up.
Yeah, see, when I was living in Kent, there was like I could have thrown a rock at the railroad crossing I lived by, and 12 times a day, it was, first month or so, that I just got so used to it, it's like I'd sleep through a tornado now.
Someone's in the kitchen with... Oh, you guys...
You guys are done? Oh, we were looking for Joe. Sorry.
Joe! Where the hell's that Joe guy? That Joe. Something about that Joe.
That guy is causing all sorts of crap today.
That guy.
Singing in the background.
That Joe.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Whose mother is he fucking?
They're taking
Stifler's.
Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom has got it going on.
Who wouldn't bang Stifler's mom?
I would.
Now or around the movie time? Yeah, I was going to say.
Back then? Now, not so much.
Context on this?
Yeah. I'm not talking about back then.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Now, no.
There's so much plastic in there you can't tell where she ends and the robot begins.
Yeah, she's the $6 million woman, quite literally with
made
all
of
the
plastic, and it's fantastic. That just happened.
If you go, I don't know if this is like the kids went to go see a movie at Cinemark, so I know that they probably saw this. Before every movie, there's this thing where Maria Menounos pimps her whatever she's selling this time around. So you have like a good half hour of her popping up on the movie screen. Mm-hmm. There's a woman who's had some work done.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Probably last week.
I'm telling you, those are lips that you could land a plane on. Holy crap.
You
I can think of something to land on
you
those
call your
lips.
credentials a plane?
Whole new meaning to DSL, sir.
You put her head sideways, and you could ask her for her credentials.
Yeah, those credentials stick out.
They do.
Yeah, those are what they call. Those are what you call. Those are what you call DSLs. Dick sucking lips.
No, I think that you would have a hard time figuring out where the dick ends and the lips begin.
It's like a puffy vag, you know. I mean,
that's where 7-Eleven got the name Slurpee.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
I mean, it's not just that simple. It's like. And that's just to get her off the wall. I'm telling you. Toads.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute, I don't have big lips and I do a good job.
You don't have big lips, and you do a fantastic job.
Or who is the drill sergeant in a Full Metal Jacket?
Lee Emery.
Well, yeah. Just imagine him when he's asking the one guy if he's a Peter Puffer. He's like, "Can you suck? I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose."
Yeah, that was that went around for a while.
Yeah,
golf ball through a garden hose, suck the chrome off a trailer.
Chrome off a trailer, yeah. Actual sound from.
Yeah. Earl's been practicing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought you said Dylan wasn't going to be back till Monday.
That's Dylan. You know, he's not here, but
he's here in spirit.
Well, that was bad.
And we are all deaf now.
Yeah.
Time to go to the field house.
Yeah.
The Rocket Mortgage Field House.
I'm not giving anybody a sponsorship hit until they give us money.
Yeah.
Well, that's the name of the place, unfortunately.
I can't understand. It was one thing when.
Wait a minute. You won't name the venue up where they play, but you'll mention Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, but you won't mention where Rocket on the River is.
Well, because
you know the place that was in the falls, and now they're in the rain.
They hang a banner for us. I'll say who the hell they are.
Yeah.
What baffles me about the whole naming of the arena is that the Indians went around and said, "Hey, who wants to give us
money for naming rights?
A bunch of millions of dollars, and we'll slap your logo all over everything in the stadium." Progressive came up and said, "Here's a check. Go for it."
Yeah.
Dan Gilbert sold the naming rights to himself twice.
You know why? Tax write-off.
Yeah.
It's an advertising tax write-off. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Now I get it.
Yeah, you look at all these companies, even if they're bankrupt.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, there's $1.5 billion companies right here in Northeast Ohio where you could have gone to and made money, and he sold the naming rights to himself twice.
Yeah.
Think about that over break.
At least he knows the check will clear.
When you write yourself the check. All right, let's go to break. All right, you listen to Some Kind of Radio Show here on SKO. Be right back.
Oh shit, there it is. A glory hole right next to the settling cracks and the door dings. This calls for your secret weapon. You break out the marshmallow paste, but it's not shutting down that hole. The penises are still flying in. Hey there, I'm Bo Riles, Glory Hole Virtuoso. If you're trying to shut down operations on a glory hole, look no further than the liquid drywall. Just spray our whipped cream on there and bingo bango bongo vanishes in seconds. The portal to the dick dimension may be closed, but those cherished memories of sucked wieners will live on within you forever. Our shaving cream requires no extra tools, no mess, no repairmen. Fuck this repair guy in particular. Give me that wall, bitch. Let me show you how the liquid drywall works. It takes that wall and it puts it in a can. This is wall in a can, motherfucker. It doesn't get more simple than that. Then you spray it on the wall and that wall leaves the can. Now that wall's on your wall. Gone are the days of playing with old Play-Doh. Gone are the days of painting cake frosting on your walls. Martha, you clumsy slut, you've banged the table into the wall. But luckily, thanks to the liquid drywall, we don't have to sell the house anymore. Thanks to the fast and easy repairs. Whoopsie, you got a little asshole on your wall? Butt plugged. No problem. I'm filling more holes than a male porn star today. Another one hiding behind the door? Not on my watch. What's that smell? Another one? Oh, goodness me, more holes than a block of cheese in this motherfucker. But luckily, there's no match for the liquid drywall. If your house is prone to glory holes, go ahead and install our boner barricade with the liquid drywall. No more worrying about rogue cocks popping in. Are your kids so dumb they fight over the broom and then hit the wall? Well, we can fix the wall, but we can't fix the bad parenting that led to this situation in the first place. There's billions of people on this planet. That's a lot of penises. Liquid drywall. You do the math.
Have you ever listened to the great shows that we have here on the SKO Radio Network and thought to yourself, you know, I bet I could do that? Well, now's your chance. Whether it's a talk show like the Half-Cocked Radio Show, the Zach Meyer Show, or some kind of radio show, or even a music highlight show like Throwback Thursdays or Oldies But Goodies, you now have the chance to be a part of our ever-expanding lineup. All you have to do is send a mic test in MP3 or WAV format to office@skoradio.com. That address again is office@skoradio.com. So step on up to the microphone and let's see if you have what it takes to work and have fun alongside the craziest crew on the internet here at the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter @ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram @ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092. In a world where men are men, sheep are scared, and feelings get hurt on a regular basis, one man must rise above them all, and the other man shows up with all the cool tech gear. Saturdays, 7 to 10 Eastern. They'll go too far. They'll say too much. It's Mike and Aaron back again with the Half-Cocked Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network.
Hello there, this is C.H.O.M.P.S, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
48. 86. Watch this.
Ryan, what are you doing?
There you are. 3 years of hard work.
You built a watchdog.
An electronic watchdog. Computerized, self-activating mobile crime deterrent. Unlike any watchdog that ever existed.
It's fantastic. I mean, this is incredible. I can't believe it.
Neither will the burglars. Take a look at this. I call it my Canine Home Protection System. C.H.O.M.P.S for short.
C.H.O.M.P.S, huh?
Mm-hmm. And C.H.O.M.P.S is a completely programmed security system.
But what can this little dog do to a burglar? Roll over on it?
You can do a lot more than that, Casey. A lot more.
But RJ, we need something extraordinary to turn things around for Norton's security systems. If Brian really has come up with a revolutionary new system, we can't afford to pass it up.
I tell you, Sharp, I am not interested. Who is it? It's Gibbs. Listen, Gibbs, I don't want to go through this again. I've had a very tough morning.
Listen, it must be tough having your office broken into, especially when you manufacture burglar alarms. Yeah, I got the report on the police call.
I know what you're calling about. And the answer is, and it always will be, no, I am not selling.
Be sensible, Ralph. You're in big trouble. I know what's been happening to your newer system.
Well, you are in for a big surprise, Gibbs. You and everybody else in this business are going to be obsolete. because what nobody knows is that my brilliant chief engineer has just come up with a new system that is going to revolutionize the entire industry.
Norton, sounds like you stopped making security systems and started making cock and bull stories.
Stories, huh? Well, I'm going to put on my vice president in charge of production. He'll tell you.
What, you change your mind? You're going to bring Brian back?
Not on your life, but I had to have something to say to that vulture. Here, get on the phone. Tell him I am not bluffing.
Mr. Gibbs?
Norton is not bluffing.
Now let him worry for a while.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. We are in the 10 o'clock hour, and I forgot to go get our stuff.
No,
where's our?
No, we got it.
Oh yeah, we got it.
We already drank it.
Right,
it was great.
I'm gonna start a Facebook Live video because we always do these on Facebook Live.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll do it on the Some Kind of Radio Show Facebook page.
Gonna find out how much of a teetotaler the voice is.
Yep.
9.9%.
Earl's gonna drink something besides beer.
9.9.
Dude, let me put that on my face to get rid of my zits. It's like rubbing alcohol, for God's sake.
What's the stuff called?
It's called Pussy in a Bottle.
Margaritas. Ready to drink pink lemonade margaritas.
Margaritos.
Margaritos.
Yeah, right here, 9 point.
Yeah, I see it now. My old eyes took a second to adjust. Yeah, 9.95. You're right. You got it. This is going to be
Are you trying to figure out how to use Facebook Live?
No, I'm just trying to type. I was trying to type and think. It's a bad thing.
One of those things is new to you.
Which one of these things is not like the other?
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Aaron does not drink.
I don't drink either.
But Lori's going to do it.
I don't drink any more or any less.
I'll do the last one.
All right.
There you go.
All right, Tony's going to do it. Okay, so we're doing, this is normally
my
the
chemistry set,
This
yeah.
is normally the brew review. But tonight, Lori and I were at this grocery store, and we saw these. And we're like, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's review a pre-made margarita beverage.
At least it's made by a tequila company.
It's made Jose Cuervo, ready to drink pink lemonade margarita.
Wait, hang on
Now,
a second.
the
Jose
booze is
Cuervo.
already in this.
Okay,
Now,
no worm in the bottom.
Normally you buy Jose Cuervo margarita, you got to mix your own booze in. This stuff has already got the booze in it.
Yeah.
So it's 9.9% alcohol by volume, 19.9 proof. So that really is not that strong.
No, it's not.
No. So
It's like underarm deodorant.
underarm deodorant. Yeah.
What I like is the box that comes in says lightweight take anywhere bottles, as if they were going to be like steel lead bottles that you had to drink them where you took them out. Like that is a feature of this product.
So Tony's got one, John's got one, Lori's got one, and I got one. Aaron, would you like to run the camera for us?
Yeah, I'll run the camera for us.
All right. So
That's what she said.
So here we're gonna open these up. Everyone's gonna take a swig, and then we're gonna give it a score between 1 and 10. And
Is that how this works?
Yep, that's how it works.
That's what she said.
Okay.
I like pink grapefruit.
Jose Cuervo pink lemonade margarita.
It's pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade. Okay.
All right, let's give it a
Drink. All right, Earl.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Holy crap!
It's like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. What? Tony doesn't like it.
Very sweet.
It's very
It's very taut and very.
it's very
sweet.
taut, but it's not bad.
It's like helium.
It's like helium.
It's liquid helium.
It's got pucker power.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. I mean, this would be good over ice.
Yeah.
It would be good if it were a beer that's not a pre-made margarita.
Yeah.
I need that shit left in the fridge. Hold on.
Yeah. All right.
What's your rating, Earl?
Well, I usually go last. Let's go to Tony the Comedy Killer first.
All right, Tony, what's your rating on this?
I like margaritas. I'm used to them being a little more tart. They're supposed to have a little salt flavor to them, too.
Yeah.
Which I would think that they might put this little salt flavor in them. But
he misses his saltpeter.
Okay, who's got to bust the nut real quick? We get some salt in there real quick for him.
Joe!
Joe? Where the hell's Joe at when we need him?
I'll probably go 5.9.
5.9. Okay, that's a fair score.
Oh, I'm not getting anywhere near 5.9.
Yeah.
I don't like mixy margaritas, which this clearly has to be. So I get it. It's a product limitation. It's a fine product, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
It's just too sweet and just it's too mixy. I'm going 4 on this. It's
4-0.
That's an amateur score, by the way.
Suck it.
Solid number, amateur score. That's okay though. But you know what? It's fair.
Well, your approval of my approval means nothing to me. Thank you.
Lori, you got a rating for this?
Sorry, Mark.
It's okay. I don't drink, so this is I get frisky when I drink. So
yes, she does.
And I'm sitting next to her, so.
I think it's pretty good. I really like it.
All right.
1 to 10.
I'd say probably 7.
Another amateur score.
Sure cut off.
Amateur score 7. All right. Well, I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. It's very tart. I'm going to take another swig just to kind of...
I dislike it so much, I'm going to drink more of it.
I'm not going to let it go to waste. It's very tart.
I keep saying that. Y'all look at me like I was crazy.
You know...
Yeah. See, and now you like it less.
It's not bad, but it's not for me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
That seems to be the going theme here.
4.8.
4.8.
So your score is not amateur because you put a 0.8 on it?
Exactly.
Jesus.
So we average about a 5 on that.
Yeah. It's 4.8.
I'm going to blind you with my shoe now.
Yeah. Him and his real tree Nikes.
Yeah.
My bright orange and camouflage real tree.
Yeah.
He's showing off his shoe.
Yeah. It's
the shoe review now.
Basketball shoes and Hunter Orange.
Those are road construction shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, he
might
wears
as well
those,
be.
How many barrels had to die to make
made it
that
out
shoe?
with
What
5
size
inches.
are those?
See, John
Really
wears those, so
fucking big.
he wears
size are
those.
those?
See, John wears those so he doesn't get lost when he goes to the bathroom when he's at the bar.
I mean, I thought I
He
wore a
wears
big
those
shoe
so he
in a
doesn't get
12.
lost when he goes to the bathroom in the woods.
No, the bar. I mean, he's not a woods guy.
I'm a woods guy. Go to a log cabin.
Okay.
And a corn furnace.
Yeah.
It was scary times.
And he drinks pink margaritas.
Yeah. Did you grow up drinking like natural ice?
I'll fucking drink anything. I don't care.
He drank lighter fluid.
Unshine whiskey at the age of 11. Thank you very much.
Get the guy a can of lighter fluid. Let's go.
I'm in. Joe, give me a lighter fluid.
Where's that Joe at again?
Where's the lefty? We give him the pine IPA.
That pine shit?
Give it to John. He'll drink anything.
Yeah. Or your Jenny Ice that you love.
Oh, God. Jenny Ice.
Well, hold on. So I grew up in Rochester, New York. So Genesee has a warm spot in my liver.
There's nothing wrong with Jenny Ice, believe it or not.
There's nothing wrong with anything. Listen, if I wanted to drink, I'd drink all 5 of these fucking things. But I mean, it's just
there's only 4, but yeah.
Joe, did you take one again?
Damn that Joe. He's everywhere.
He's so fucked up.
Sticky finger motherfucker.
Pink lemonade here.
Jose Cuervo's so drunk he makes a 5-pack instead of a 6.
But luckily they're in these lightweight take-anywhere bottles. Yeah. And Joe took one.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. They're so heavy. Lightweight take-anywhere bottles. That's
like
great.
The fact that they wasted print on an average. I'm done with this guy.
Yeah.
I almost killed Tony. I'm sorry, Tony.
Damn Jose. Jose's lightweight bottle. And it's made with Jose Cuervo, tequila, and triple sec. That's what it says.
Jose, can you
I want to read the back of the thing. Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay. The toast of the West was invented with Jose Cuervo, tequila.
Why do you sound like a 900 numbered operator all of a sudden? What the hell just happened?
I was going for something. Wait a minute.
Lord. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
This segment brought to you by...
We'll have Aaron the Voice read
The Voice is ready.
The Voice is ready.
The toast of the West was invented with Jose Cuervo tequila in Surrey, California.
It's only a 4-hour show, Aaron.
I'm fucking reading this.
God damn, those things get cable or what?
I'm telling you. The tale takes place at Tail of the Cock restaurant.
Oh my
God. Good fucking God. In Los Angeles. There.
Yeah, it says Tail of the Cock. What the fuck? We're drinking a cock drink.
You're drinking cock. There you go.
The show ends at midnight. We got to get through this whole thing.
Head bartender Johnny Dursler. Fucked up that name. Noticed a pretty boy. Oh, God.
Your version's a lot better than what's actually on the bottle.
I'm trying to read through like pieces of citrus, and it's fucked up. A pretty lady at the bar one night, and then again another night. The third time, he saw her and his mother. Oh wait, at his bar.
Saw her and his mother. Well, what were they doing?
But it
Must have been Joe again. Must have been
Joe, what were you doing at the
Joe!
bar? Why were you the telecock? I told you to stay home.
He wanted to make a drink to impress her. He grabbed the Cuervo in his credentials, added a touch of sweet, just like her,
And salty.
and salty, sweet and salty.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Mouth chicken.
And the rest is history. Oh my.
Oh my.
Maybe that's why I like it, because it says cock in it.
Here you go.
There we are. Now it's a party. God, we keep doing this segment. I'm going to need more of these Cuervo things. Joe, get me a Cuervo.
Salty.
Oh my.
We got to
Sweet and salty. Oh my.
Pink like vagina. Toads.
Oh my. Yeah.
Give it to me.
Ooh.
Where's the worm?
I could listen to this for days.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my. We can have our own song.
Yeah.
Oh my.
SKO.
Radio.
SKO.
Radio.
SKO.
Radio.
What the fuck?
This is the whitest hip hop song I've ever fucking heard. Turn it off. Jesus. Because it won't get any better unless we start drinking these Jose's.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's make this better.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's getting better. Oh, the beat's changing. Oh yeah. Oh my.
Key change. Here we go. Oh my.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You're much better suited for this.
Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
That's all the show we got, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry has met Sally.
That was great.
Oh my.
There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
I want to put that on a
It
card.
might not have been the oh my you needed, but it was the oh my you wanted.
Yeah, we'll have to isolate that and put it on the cart. Oh yeah, yeah. The Aaron and Earl porno rap.
A sentence I could never hear again and be just fine with. To be clear. Much like Jose Cuervo pre-made margaritas.
Yeah.
From Tail of the Cock.
Tail of the That's what it says. And it's no joke. It says right there. The tale takes place in Tail of the Cock.
I know. I could read it. He's the one that could read it.
I was showing the viewers on Facebook Live.
Although I do like his taste in phone cases. Much props.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I made it myself.
Syracuse orange.
True. That's why I think I have is bright orange.
Yeah.
I have an issue. It's the only issue I got, Earl.
Where's that Joe at again?
Joe!
Jose.
That's where he is.
Yeah.
We're drinking Joe. Another reason I don't want that damn thing.
All right. We'll end the video right now, but boy, I'll tell you, we got that oh my stuff on there. Well, we got at least.
Somebody's playing it back.
Oh wait, here it is.
It's so good, we're gonna play it again.
Oh my! Well, at least no one has to hear it on the video. Yeah. Oh wait, they might have. No, I didn't have it loud enough. No one would hear the porn on me. Wait,
So we're doing the oh my's, and people are just hearing the oh my's on the radio. They're not on the video.
Unless they're tuned into the station.
Unless they're tuned into the station.
Yeah, if they turn to the station, they'll hear what we were doing.
You are recording though, right?
I am recording.
There you go.
See, yeah. So
this is one for the archives.
It's going to go in the archives. Absolutely.
When we do the best of 18 show at the end of the year.
This won't make it because it's 19.
I didn't even drink anything. I'm screwing up.
The best.
Here, I got something for you.
And there are 5 of them, so there you go.
Yeah.
Joe, give me a beer.
Joe! Damn it, where's that Joe at?
Poor Joe.
Poor Joe. Joe's getting beat to hell tonight. This is not Mike. I mean, we could rename Mike Joe.
No, just call him Joe tomorrow night.
Well, don't worry. Next time he sees me, he's going to call me by a whole different name, so we'll probably have Steve in here next time.
Hey, at least you got the J-O right.
He's gonna, yeah, you got half. You got 2/3 of your name right.
There you go. It's a 3-letter name, for the love of God.
Joe.
The end silent.
H.
It's John. The end silent. I'm John, the N silent.
So it's Ja.
No, there's no H.
So it's Ja.
So the Browns drafted Sion Takitaki, which is probably the best name ever in football.
What is it?
Sion Takitaki.
Someone touchy?
He's French.
He's French. He's from French Samoa.
Suck a dicky what?
Sion Takitaki
Suck a dicky.
is a linebacker from BYU. He's actually a decent player.
Brigham Young.
Yeah, that's what BYU stands for. And it's Sion Takitaki will be joining your Cleveland Browns on the way to the playoffs this year, we hope.
We'll see.
Well, I'm a Bills fan.
It's going to be curious to hear Jim Donovan say that name.
That would be worth the price of admission alone.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I don't really know much about Sion Takitaki except I love saying his name.
Yeah, Takitaki to the right. And here goes.
Well, and the pronunciation guide's obviously not out yet because this guy's been in the NFL for 33 seconds. But it's Takitaki. How do you
Taki.
And if it's not Taki, it sure is now.
Maybe it's Takitaki.
What?
No. Taki.
No,
it's Taki.
I wonder if he likes to drink sake.
I hope he does.
And we got a call.
Of course we do.
What's going on, Jason?
Not so much. Have you heard the bad news on SpaceX?
The bad news on safe sex?
The bad news on SpaceX.
Oh, SpaceX. I thought you said safe sex.
Well, where's your mind at, Aaron?
Where do you think it is?
Were you breathing in this shit or what?
We were just doing the porn music a minute ago. What do you think it is?
No, we did not hear about it. What's going on, Jason?
And the fruit capsule that's supposed to replace the space shuttle exploded when they were testing the abort engines.
Oh, really? Wow, no, I didn't hear about that.
It may set back the mission to take our astronauts back up to space next year. But the good news is that big Starship rocket that they're testing that will eventually carry up to 100 astronauts is making progress. So who knows, the traditional crew capsule that space off of the Apollo capsule may be obsolete by the time they get it working, because the people that are working on that 100-man spaceship are slowly making progress. I think what you're gonna have. I'm sure you read this story to your kids when they were little, when the parents read you the story with the turtle and the rabbit story.
Yep, I know it.
And the rabbit is the team that's making the capsule based off the Apollo rocket, and they're probably going to step back. Well, those people that are building the spaceship that's supposed to carry 100 astronauts, that's never been done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. More so, now I know why my mom read me that story. Don't underestimate your competitors.
Right.
Anyways, I put that video on a couple group pages. There were no bad words on that. I hope I didn't see the video. Hello?
Yeah, we're here, Jason.
I said there were no bad words in the video, right?
No, I didn't see any.
Okay, because I put on a couple group pages. I don't want to not only get Mark as spam, but bait.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it now, Jason. Yep, I see him.
Yeah. Oh, you see You can see when I share it to a page.
Yep, sure can. I see it right here. I see it in the one page right now.
Has that been helping you guys ever since I've been sharing your page and stuff?
Every little bit of sharing helps. Absolutely, absolutely, it does.
I got a Wi-Fi radio.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is, the bad news is I can't pick up internet-only stations like yours, but it has like a Bluetooth, you know what a Bluetooth built into it.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can go to Bluetooth and I can play your station from my phone to my Wi-Fi radio. And the good news, Misery was company. You can't get that inner competitor. So Misery was company. I mean, you can just pick up the AM, FM streaming stations, but the Wi-Fi radio I got, what they did was, so you can pick up other media that you can't pick up on their service. You can set it to Bluetooth mode.
Oh, neat.
And take your phone and set on Bluetooth. And that's how I will have to listen to you guys.
Oh, okay. Understood. All right.
So, let's say the name of the Wi-Fi radio.
The wife? Yeah, I don't care.
Grace Digital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the one I had was I could get you guys on it, but the Wi-Fi router was so weak my mom don't have to send it back. But I got this one, and I figured in the way they told me on the phone, you can't get every internet station, but the ones what you could do, just hit Bluetooth on your Bluetooth mode on your phone because it got the built-in Bluetooth built in right in the Wi-Fi radio. You just set it for Bluetooth and then zap what you're listening to from your phone to the speaker, and you could use our Wi-Fi radio as a Bluetooth speaker.
Right. I know what you're talking about, Jason.
So,
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
I mean, I refer them able to get you guys able, but I'm sure as you can look them for outlets. I mean, what are you on any some kind of outlet besides TuneIn? I thought you guys were on.
The other one we're on right now is Simple Radio. We're on Simple Radio along with TuneIn. Simple Radio is the other app we use.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to look for other apps to go through, and maybe even get hold of Grace Digital Radio and find out what you can get from. But I told you this is a real I mean, I can find more to watch on my Roku. I can, and the only reason we got cable, we got satellite TV because my folks went. I could go on my Roku, watch YouTube and all bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I watched Star Trek Discovery. The Picard series is coming out. I guess they're turning Star Trek Discovery into like a post-Voyager so.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Jason, I gotta jump in here real quick. What did you think of the season finale of Discovery?
Well, it's gonna be interesting 1,000 years after Kirk. Now that's gonna be interesting. Will there still be a Federation, or will there be some kind of new organization that will replace the Federation?
No, I don't know, because I got to tell you, I watched it all the way through, and is it just me, or did it feel like to you that they tied the series off with this season finale? It felt like they saw the writing on the wall, and they don't know if it hasn't even been renewed yet, so we don't even know if there's going to be a third season. But so did it feel like a series finale to you?
That's the other thing, but here's the other thing. There's, let me put it this way. Have you seen Star Trek Enterprise? The first prequel ever made for television.
No, I did not watch Enterprise.
Okay.
I think I sat through like 2 episodes and thought, no, I'm not feeling it.
Then you need to go watch the first 2 seasons, especially because at the end of season 1,
right,
Archer gets zapped.
Okay.
In the future, temporary, just like Discovery got permanently.
Right.
And
so Jason, let me do this. Let me.
Don't interrupt. Let me explain.
Well, here's what I want you to do for me here, real quick, if you can. Let's go. We need to take a real quick break, but I want you to kind of tie that together for me after we come back. Can you do that?
Okay.
All right. So let's jump off to a break here, and I want you to tie that around for me. All right? Sounds perfect.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a break here. And you are listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network.
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit! You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, you even lift, bro? Speed bump! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man! I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. But don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This is my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Hey, the box of a that turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. What? Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelizing over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Rip remix. Flip it round, flip it all upside down. Listen, you just got served breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan, and you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Being a small business owner can be the challenge of a lifetime. To worry about every little aspect of growing your business is no easy task. Paramount to these is reaching and growing your customer base. That's where we here at the SKO Radio Network can help. With an ever-broadening local, national, and international audience, we can come up with an advertising plan that's right for you and your reach. Easy and affordable rates are available. You can bring your own ad, or we can produce your ad for you right here in-house. Give us a call at 234-706-5857. That number again is 234-706-5857. Or drop us a line at office@skoradio.com. SKO Radio Advertising. The only thing easier is listening.
In the beginning, Pat created ham radio heaven. But somehow it just wasn't enough. Listeners wanted more. So they went back to the drawing board, hoping to create that perfect show.
Something is going to happen.
What? What's going to happen?
Something wonderful.
Join Dale and I for Radioactive as we discuss technology and life in the world around us. That's Radioactive, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays here on SKO.
Hello there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
C.H.O.M.P.S, 21.
Believe me, Dad, you have never seen anything like this in your entire life.
I don't care, Casey. I never want to have anything to do with Brian or any other young computer geniuses ever again. Forget him and his nutty idea.
It is not a nutty idea.
Whatever it is, it's nutty. Sharp is the guy for you. He's the best man I've had.
Look, I might as well tell you. I've already invited Brian over here.
Here?
Yes.
Goodbye. I'll sneak out before he
Dad,
gets here.
stop it. Dad, come on, please get back here and listen to me.
I'll use the back door.
No, you won't. You're acting like a child.
Show me a child with a $5 million business on the verge of bankruptcy.
Stay right here.
Good morning, Miss Norton.
It was.
Brian, come on in. We've been waiting for you. Why don't wait?
I want you to know I am here under protest, Foster.
And I appreciate it, Mr. Norton. Look, if you'll just give me half a chance to show you what I've got...
Show me. I'll tell you it's a nutty idea. Then I can go to work and you can go and collect unemployment. Where is it?
Well, sir, it's in here.
What is it? Bells, electric eyes, an unpickable lock, what?
Not quite, yeah. C.H.O.M.P.S, 21.
Is this a joke, Foster? That's your dog.
Oh, no, sir, that's not Rascal.
That's your revolutionary development? If I've seen that dog once, I've seen it 100 times. I'm going to be very calm about this. I don't know what you're up to, But I'll give you exactly 3 seconds to get this stupid mud off my chest.
There's Mercedes here.
And each operation of this K9 home protection system, C.H.O.M.P.S for short, each operation is triggered by a numerical command.
Oh? You mean when I said if I'd seen him once, I've seen him once?
Oh, right. That number triggers his karate jump.
Well, Dad, what do you think?
It's amazing. But really, what can a little dog like that do? Even if it's an electronic dog.
Well, for one thing, when he's activated for watchdog, like he is right now, he can detect a prowler or a burglar anywhere within his own property. His first reaction is to zero in on the suspect area. Then his visual sensors confirm his suspect sensors. Now,
Brian, that's what he's doing now.
I hope. You better be right, Foster.
hey, look! C.H.O.M.P.S is chasing a pickup!
Now that's what I call an original invention. A dog that chases cars. Let's follow him anyway.
Some kind of radio show.
Yeah,
10:45. Jason's still on the line with us. Hey, Jason.
Jason.
Oh, Jason.
Hi, Jason. We missed you.
You came and you gave without taking.
Anyways, this episode, the end of the first season of Enterprise.
Okay.
Arthur gets zapped in the future. Then it's cliffhangers to the first episode of the second season, and Arthur finds out that there's like a temple code war, that there's different factions in the 31st century that are trying to manipulate history. So he's in apparently Earth got nuked because, and are they there?
Yeah.
Yeah, still we're here.
So then this then the guy from the future, he goes, "What's out the window?" He said, "Where's the monument?" And Arthur goes, "What monument you're talking about?" And he goes, "To the Federation." And he goes, "What's the Federation?" He said, "I'm part of it." And he's supposed to be like, Arthur is supposed to be like one of the founding fathers of the Federation. And so they go to this library to find out what went wrong, and here there's books, and the guy from the future said it's supposed to be electronically, and he says he says many people will come after you, and so make a small story short. By the end of the first season, they resolved this simple Cold War thing, and so I believe this. They've been zapped to the 31st century because they're gonna be a part of this temple.
Okay.
Cold War, or the other theory is, the way he said it is like something better came after the Federation.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like if you look at Star Trek, Picard, the one that said in the first season, when he said, well, nation states, we used to be divided in separate nations where Star Trek, there's this one world government. So I just think they're gonna show what happens after in the 31st century, what happens beyond the Federation. Now, you notice they also can't leave the galaxy. They're like confined to the galaxy, just like we're confined to in their orbit in our solar system today. And the possibility they may introduce the next level in humanity in exploring the stars. There was also a Next Generation episode where the traveler, this guy called the Traveler, took them all the way to almost the edge of the universe, and he said that they're not supposed to be here for much faster time. In other words, I believe there's a possibility that when that's fact, it's either the simple Cold War or there's something going to happen after the Federation and some form of new government, or possibly the birth, just like in the stellar travel with Scott Bakula, possibly the birth of intergalactic travel, and which would take humanity to the next level, exploring different galaxies, just like Kirk, Spock, Picard, all those guys explore between the stars. So there's all kinds of rumors going online now.
Right.
Okay.
They don't want this to be, they're getting too many complaints that we're not struck out, that the fans are prequels out. They want a post-Voyager. That's why the Picard series is coming out, because people are just tired, and this whole thing came about with Enterprise around the same time when the Star Wars prequels came out.
Okay.
And you also had the same year, you had the prequel to a Bonanza, which only lasted one season, called Ponderosa. Then you had Smallville, which was a prequel to Superman. So I think these people are getting, the fans are saying we want a post-Voyager stuff.
Right.
So we want to get it from a different timeline.
So I think it's not an they're not going into an alternate reality. They're just going after.
Right, a different timeline, not a different universe, a different timeline.
Well,
We're going further back. We're going post Voyager.
Yeah,
Right.
after that. Okay, so we're going to look at
Okay.
So it's gonna be now. I think it would be real interesting if at that point they discover, who knows, if they got a new kind of interstellar alliance, but sort of just like Federation was post-United States and whatever, and they got, and they're just in the humans at the time are in the aliens of the Delta, Alpha, and Beta quadrant, Gamma quadrant, are saying, hey, let's go. We got this faster than warp drive engine now. Let's go see what's in other galaxies. That would take Star Trek to a whole... It wouldn't be called Star Trek no more, because Star Trek is what exactly what it sounds. Exploring the stars. This would be more like galactic track. You're exploring different galaxies, which would... Now, this is my opinion. I didn't get this off the internet.
All right.
But
make it quick, Jason. We gotta move along. Go ahead.
I don't know what's going to happen. One thing, they're saying that that they're gonna, they may be, the discovery may be behind the Temple Core War or behind Section 31, because they'll know all of the events in the past, and they'll be able to tweak the timeline and make sure things work out for humanity and the Federation as a whole. Or by the 31st century, the Borg, the Dominion, are no longer a threat, and things work out. I mean, you could go all over the place. They're talking about uncharted territory.
Oh, no doubt.
Year 31st century, and you look at the 24th century, the technology they had when Voyager ended. I mean,
Jason, I want to jump in here real quick, because I got some news that I've got to read here. You've given us a lot of fascinating information. I thank you very much. But there's a tweet that I want to read here that came off the scanner here about an hour ago.
Jason, hang on a second. Go ahead.
There's this tweet that came off the scanner about an hour ago. You guys are going to get this. Came out of Green, which is just south of us here. Unauthorized fire.
Yeah.
The 3,000 block of Massillon Road, Summit County Sheriff's Office is on the scene. And I quote, with a makeshift campfire inside of a residential garage that needs to be extinguished.
Here is your sign.
Now, a campfire inside of a garage.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Hilljack got a place in Green.
Hilljack must have got a place in Green.
I'm telling you, either that or he's over at a buddy's house.
He might be at a buddy.
I saw this
friends?
and saw how close it was to where we are, and I'm like, banjos are going off in my head as I'm reading this.
You can put a lime and a coconut, but do not put a campfire in a garage.
Don't put a campfire in a garage, my friends. I had to read that off because it was just, where are we going with this?
Hey, sir, I won't know your name, but these are not facts. These are opinions.
The opinions expressed in this call are not those of SKO Radio or Joe.
Or Joe. Well, we haven't heard Joe's opinion yet. Joe
we need your opinion!
Joe, we need your opinion.
No.
I don't want someone listening turning around and posting what I said as factual.
Well, we know. Yeah, it's fine, Jason. You're entitled to your opinion. That's exactly what it is. It's all about opinions.
All I know is one thing. If there's a third season, that will be in the 31st century.
Yep.
And you look at the technology they had, especially if you saw Voyager, the technology that Captain Janeway and Voyager stowed from the Borg.
Mm-hmm.
And they found devices that allowed them to get quicker home. I can almost see Star Trek show where they're not only exploring different solar systems, but different galaxies, because that's the only avenue if they're going that far in the future, in the 31st century. That shit means, I mean, they had the spore drive, but all the transport, switch screen drive, and the one thing that was left hanging to this day all the way back in the original series when they discovered those aliens that were from the Andromeda galaxy that they said that those they came to colonize because their galaxy would be uninhabitable. And Kirk and Spock said, well, the Federation will send a robot probe there and investigate. They never followed up on that story.
No, they really didn't, no.
And I think that's going to be understanding. And there's even loose ends of Voyager. There's one episode where Kate McGrew woke all these frozen aliens up, and they turn out to be the bad guys. And Kate McGrew, Captain Jamie, so we won't see the last of them. They never follow up with that story.
No, they didn't.
There's a lot of loose ends.
Oh yeah, they can definitely. Yeah, they can definitely go a lot of different avenues with those loose ends, but yeah, for sure. Jason, we got to move along to our break here, buddy. All right, so thanks for the call tonight. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye, Jason. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Some kind of radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Stay tuned.
Did you know that more than 2 million children die each year due to dehydration, which really sucks, you know? Someone should do something about that. But hey, check out this mop I've got here. It's called the Smart Mop. All you gotta do is dunk it and grip it real tight, you know? Give it a nice double-handed Indian burn right there on the pee-pee, and you're ready to clean. Now, what's great about the Smart Mop is you actually get smarter while you use it, and it's so much fun, I think I'll get on my heels. Woo! Okay, now that that's all cleaned up, the mop is nice and heavy, so you can put it over your head just like this and get a nice upper body workout. And after your workout, you need a protein shake. Look how much money you're saving. You're so goddamn smart. Dandruff, blood, boogers, it does it all. What, are you going to use that fucking Swiffer Sweeper bullshit? What, are you stupid? No, you're smart. I'm actually too smart for this, so I have the twist handle shoved up my ass right now as I'm mopping this up for you. Not only because it's more of a challenge, but I also don't need to buy toilet paper. There you go. Toss it in with your rainbow blankets.
Yeah.
I bet you're on your knees covered in shit right now. And that brawny's gonna make you look stupid. You want to be smart. No more dreadlocks, no more sponges. And you know what? Fuck brooms. Whoops, I popped a hemorrhoid in the kitchen and I sneezed on the door. Oh shit, there's the hair from my left testicle. Oh no, biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol. And it looks like someone else broke in as well. Djibouti dubs.
Hey everybody, the Handy Randy Show, Tuesday nights from 6 to 10 p.m. is a total request show where Randy gives you a theme and you let him know what you want to hear. Just go to the SKO Radio Live Requests Facebook page and look for this week's theme. Then let Randy know what you want to hear in the comments below and tune in Tuesday nights. Yes, It is really that simple to get the great music you want to hear. So get ready for the Handy Randy Show every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. only here on the SKO Radio Network. Hi there. Aaron Kaback here from the Half-Cocked Radio Show. But I'm also the program director here at the SKO Radio Network. Part of what that entails is spearheading the new music, new attitude movement here at the station by providing not only the best new music that I can find, but also some of the best from the 70s and beyond. I think you're going to like what you hear because a lot of thought and hard work went into building this library for you, our faithful listeners. But it doesn't stop there. If there's anything you think should be added to the SKO library, drop me a line on my Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/AaronTheVoice, no spaces, and let me know what you'd like to hear. Welcome to the new SKO Radio Network. New music, new attitude.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Chomps gone.
What now?
12.
What's that mean?
It is Chomps.
Brian, if that's C.H.O.M.P.S, then my father...
Took Rascal.
Yeah.
Casey, you can blow the whole demonstration.
Oh, Brian.
Chomps, 21!
21? Must be old enough to vote.
All right, Mr. Norton, this is the test set out by Park Systems for your canine home protection system. Out there on that concrete apron, we have placed 6 explosive devices, one in the path of each of the carriers, which are remotely controlled. But only one of the explosives is live, however. Now, the devices explode when this antenna is pushed over by the front axle of one of the carriers. And your dog's job will be to locate that live mine and move it safely out of the path of the vehicle. Now, do you think your system can do that? Norton Canine Home Protection System can do that, or anything else you and your engineers can dream up. Okay, let's proceed.
Rascal better be okay.
Let's hope they haven't started yet.
Okay, Chomps. 21. Come on, boy, that's your big chance. 22. Maybe I got it wrong. 4? 14? Hey, John. Hey, terrific. Terrific. Watch him. He's a killer. That's all a part of his deceptive appearance.
Closed for C.H.O.M.P.S Day.
Close for C.H.O.M.P.S Day.
Is that like Mother's Day?
No, it's not like Mother's Day.
All right, shut up and listen. The plans are in Norton's safe on the 3rd floor. I'll disconnect the alarm system so you can get inside the office, but I'll have to reset it so the disconnect won't register. You got that?
Got it.
Okay, when you get the plans, knock twice, and I'll disconnect again.
You can count on us.
Okay, just make it fast. You go right up there.
Can't you drive any faster?
Casey, I'm going as fast as I can.
All right, all systems go.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show, 11:07 here on a Friday night.
Friday night.
Friday night, I reckon.
Yeah, Friday night, I reckon.
Friday night, I reckon. Earl McCune along with Tony the Comedy Killer.
Yep.
He's dead.
Jon O'Donnell.
And my friend Joe.
Who the fuck is Joe? And Aaron Kaback's with me as well.
One who can't remember fucking names.
You can't remember anybody's fucking name.
Well, that's why I became Joe.
That's why we're still calling him Joe.
I was basically, you started calling me like Hilda earlier. I don't know what the hell. Do I look like a fucking Hilda to you?
Well, you told me to call
with that wig on, you do. What the what?
Oh, you don't like my wig?
Oh, where's that one picture we had with the cross-dressing makeover thing? That'd be a good Hilda.
With the overabundant man package stuffed into
It was my rather abundant manly appendage. That's how I phrased it, okay? Rather abundant manly appendage.
He was giving everybody the credentials that day.
I was giving everybody my credentials, and I was saying, here is my rather abundant manly appendage. And I'm sure a lot of the ladies out there listening know I have a rather abundant manly appendage.
There is no stuffing going there. No spare sock.
Walmart has a stock shortage. Sock shortage. Damn, that's a hard thing to say. Sock shortage.
Sock shortage.
Sock shortage. I can't do it.
Sock
shortage. Well, you were drinking this Jose Cuervo.
God, I think I'm going to start. Can't get any worse.
Well, I swear to God, that's like vagina juice.
Yeah. Well, it's
pink like
vaginas. It's a little disturbing.
It's pink. It's not good.
There's no worm at the bottom.
You have the first sip, you're like, well, this isn't bad. I kind of like this. What the hell is wrong with you? Third sip, you're like, this shit sucks.
Well, it took me 3 sips to get into it. Yeah. I was like, first sip was like, oh, it's not bad. Then I started drinking a little bit more of it, and it's like, God, this is tart as hell. What the hell is this crap we're drinking?
Pink lemonade.
Pink. It doesn't taste like pink. It tastes like pink
lemonade.
Yeah, no, it's not
that
good.
cool, refreshing drink.
But here's the thing. It says it was from a place. The tail of the cock.
Yeah,
the tail of the cock restaurant. Who the hell? Would you name a restaurant Tail of the Cock?
No, but I wouldn't drink this shit either. Look, here we are.
If my clientele were subjectively either gay or female, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Your waiters came out in Chippendale outfits and served you.
See, that's what I should do.
Served you kielbasa and sausage.
I should own a restaurant. Okay, I should buy a restaurant.
You already own a radio show. What more do you?
I own a radio station.
I
own a radio station. Not a radio show.
You know what?
Well,
let these coffee things.
Well, here's the thing. We did have those fucking jackasses that walk in today and ignored the sign outside that says no solicitors. So these two fucking idiots walk in. Okay.
Try to sell us up.
Try to sell us phone system.
When were you here? What time? Early before the show?
This was like early.
4 o'clock.
It's like 4 o'clock.
What the what?
I was coming in doing live music library stuff.
Aaron's sitting here. Aaron's sitting where I'm at. I'm sitting in the vacant seat. I got my feet up on the table.
Right.
And me and Aaron just BSing, okay? And all of a sudden, these two guys just walk in like, hey,
what do you do here?
What are you doing here? This is a pizza place.
Yeah. We're a French restaurant. What the fuck do we look like?
What the hell what do you think this place is? John Sinsel's with us now. Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Well, we're doing fantastic. You sound like the last shit I took. What's going on, buddy?
No. Just a little quiet, a little tired.
A little quiet, a little tired.
Yeah, we're easing into
great.
It's 11
We're
o'clock
trying to bring up the high energy, and here comes John.
Yeah. Hey, John. It's a smooth.
Hey,
John. Smooth, relaxed 11 o'clock hour, man.
Smooth operator.
Gotcha. Hey, anyway, we were drinking this Jose Cuervo stuff earlier, and it said it originated at the Tail of the Cock restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah. You know the place?
He's a regular there.
You a regular there?
They call him Norm there. Are you kidding?
I call him Joe.
They call him Joe.
Yeah. Joe!
Yeah, see, I thought it was next to Joe Jack's trailer.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been.
Which is apparently on fire if it's in a garage somewhere in Green.
Apparently there's a fire in Green in a garage because somebody decided to have a campfire.
I reckon I have it at a garage sale.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a garage sale. Who knows?
Garage fire.
Yeah.
We tried to have a dumpster fire and it didn't work.
Fire! It rules. It rules.
Right.
Shut up, Beavis.
Shut up, Beavis.
Okay.
What the what?
What the what? What in the hell
I am Cornholio.
I am Cornholio. I need teepee for my bunghole.
I need teepee for my bunghole.
Are you threatening me?
Shut up, Beavis.
Yeah, mighty big bunghole. It's like, well, no, Aaron's been letting off toads in here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They're toads. They're not farts. They're toads.
They're huge toads.
They're like frogs. Yeah, it's like
tree frogs.
Tree frogs.
Toadstools.
Toadstools. Yeah, we have tree frogs here on the station.
Yep.
And they're just kind of like bouncing around off the chairs and everything. And
I make the chairs moist.
You do make moist.
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 Oh my.
Oh my. Moist. That should be. We should come up with a keyword of the night. Moist.
I think the keyword is Joe.
Joe. Joe. Where's Joe at? Joe ho.
I try to carry this over tomorrow night. Eric and Mike are going to.
What the hell just happened here? I'll call in. And we have Joe on the phone.
We have Joe on the phone.
Yeah.
Joe!
What? They don't take calls on their show.
Oh, yeah.
We have Joe on a text.
Well, yeah. I'll change the caller ID to say Joe.
Joe! All text are from Joe.
We have Joe on the line. My name's Fran. Hi, Joe.
We have John on. Hey, Joe. How you doing?
No, do you like The Rock? What's your name? My name is... It doesn't matter!
What your name is.
But it's Joe.
But it's Joe.
But it's Joe.
No, your name is Joe, damn it. Joe what? Joe Mama.
Joe Blow from Kokomo.
Joe
from So, John, when you made this call tonight, I'm sure this is the way you expected it to go.
John fell asleep. He's in the John.
No, he didn't fall asleep. He wiped his nose, actually.
Oh,
okay. He's wiping his butt. He's taking another shit on the air.
Yeah. No. Allergies, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Allergies
Well, at least you weren't wiping your butt on the air this time.
Yeah, make sure you get the two separate.
Yeah. He has wiped his ass on the air. I mean,
hey.
He
can be worse, man.
He's remoted in and shit simultaneously. And this is what we need on this show every once in a while.
Right.
A guy taking a shit. Absolutely.
Classes join up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Get it?
Class it up, huh? Oh yeah, we're class here tonight, guys. Jeez.
Pink juice.
11:14 on some kind of radio show. We'd love to hear from you if you'd like to call in. Feel free. The telephone number is 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. We'll put you right on the air live if you'd like to call in and be a part of the show. Or you can text us as well, too. The same number, 234-200-5110. You can also send us a text. We will read your text on the air. And it gets right to us right here, live and worldwide. That's why I love it. Live and worldwide.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was good. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, we are live and we're worldwide. Anyway, I do want to kind of get back. One thing we're going to talk about, we've been plugging this all night, is our August 1st launch of our online store. I know we're still a little ways out. We're only in April. But I want to get everybody knowing about this now because August 1st, we are launching the SKO online store.
The merch
store. And Aaron, tell the folks what they're going to have on this.
Johnny, tell them what they're on.
Tell them what's on there. Some of the things we get on there right now that we're going to have on there.
Right now, we're in the midst of putting it together. We're putting together the merch store. We are going to have merchandise not only for the brand new rebranding of the SKO Radio Network, but we'll have merchandise for the variety of shows that we have here. Some of the shows that are going to be providing logos are going to include Half Cocked, Scores. We're working on a logo for
Cinderblock Sports
here. And there's a variety of merchandise. There's T-shirts. There's hats. There's aprons. There's phone cases. Coffee cups. Coffee tumblers.
Cock rings.
Cock rings. No, we don't have any of those.
That somebody just fixed the lights here.
The lights, the lights got their mind of its own.
I excited the lights.
We have,
sometimes you can turn them off and on, and it's amazing. They just kind of go off and on their own.
We have products for the younglings, like baby bibs and onesies and stuff and whatnot.
Lots of stuff. Yeah.
We have polos for the ladies. We have.
That's the only thing I don't like.
We don't have polos for the men.
The men, there's no polos for the men, but there's polos for the ladies.
Now, if you can figure out how to button the opposite way, you can wear a ladies' polo.
Yeah.
We're going to have hoodies. We're going to have sweatshirts. We have a variety of different products, and that will all launch on August 1st.
Campfire starters.
Campfire starters.
Yeah.
Garage compatible.
Yeah. But no, we'll have a lot of items on there. I mean, we're going to have coffee mugs, tumblers, buttons, things like that. Get your favorite show logo. Get our station logo. Whatever. I mean, Aaron's wearing one of our very first, test product. This is a test product model right now. It's not quite how we want it yet, but this is a test product. Aaron got it. He got it today. Came in today.
Yep. It makes Aaron look good, and that's a big task.
I'm telling you. What I did is I actually have the very first SKO hat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm maybe auction it off for charity, maybe autograph it or something.
There you go.
But it's been on my head, so no one's really going to want it.
Well, you also took it and wiped it in your Famunda area earlier. You know,
I had an itch I couldn't reach. Yeah, I needed to use the bill for that.
Use the bill for that. Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. What you were doing with it.
Well, it gets into the crevices really nice.
Then you were using Joe's Jose bottle, and I don't know what you were doing with that, but
that was just to that was just kind of that was the after rinse. You notice how the neck is tapered at the end.
Yeah, sanitizer.
Yeah. I love how Tony just joined in when I said the neck is tapered at the end.
Found Tony.
He's like,
well, it's just like, really? Really? That reminds me about that chick I saw the one time with the bowling pin. Did I ever tell you that story? Oh, God.
Yeah. I can almost imagine.
I tell you, true story. I bowling center I used to work at, I had a buddy of mine. He always was like, he'd always bringing these girls in. And the guy looked and sounded queer than hell. And I was like, dude, how do you get the chicks? He says, well, the chicks think I'm gay, so... But anyway,
follow you around,
yeah. Anyway, so he brings these two girls in one night, and he's like, "Oh man, this one chick, she really digs you, man." I'm like, I don't know about this. And she's sitting down. She's wearing this really short skirt. You know, I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm like, "Oh, not bad looking," you know. She's like, she's like, "Can I look at that bowling pin?" Sure. She's like taking this thing. She's got her legs, and she's like, next thing you know, she's like getting all horny, and she stuffs the thing up in her twat. She got the damn thing. Okay, I got bowling pins right here. Okay, now just for reference purposes on this, she got it past the crown.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
That's a cervix buster right there.
You know, if only it had gotten stuck, because wouldn't you want to be in the ER at that point in your life?
Yeah. Well,
what do we got? We got a bowling pin up the hoo-ha.
Well, here's the thing. She was talking about wanting to get with me later than that. I was like, well, there ain't nothing I can do for you.
If you can take a bowling pin like that, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, that's basically what I said to her. I was like, that's what I said. Like, if you could take a bowling pin like that, sorry, you know, I joke around, so no, I don't have that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I can hold the camera for you, but that's about it.
Yeah, here, let me take some pictures.
I'll be your videographer.
I'll be your videographer.
Forget it.
Yeah, no, it was. She was like all pissed off at her. That like, whatever.
A woman pissed off? Who knew?
Yeah, believe that. A woman pissed off at me of all people.
Water is wet too, right?
I've never pissed a woman off in my life.
Today. Well, wait. This hour.
Today.
Well, wait. This segment.
Shit's getting deep now, I know.
Yeah.
The voice is voiceless. You know we've accomplished something.
Yeah.
Earl.
Yeah.
I can hear Debbie's voice right now.
Yeah. I'm sure you can.
Our lights are all going to go off here in a minute.
Hey, yes, they are.
Where are your keys? Do you want me to throw them at you for old time's sake?
Oh, God. She would throw keys at me. And
she'd throw the glass bottles at them.
She would.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
So because what the hell? Why not? The NFL draft. I have a new player name, a new favorite one. It's not as good as Taki Taki.
It's not as good as Taki Taki,
but it is with the 91st pick of the draft. The Chargers selected Trey Pipkins. Now, Pipkins is a 6'6", 330-pound man, which is good because with the last name Pipkins, he probably got in a lot of fucking fights.
Yeah.
Here's a little known thing. He went to Sioux Falls University, which I had to look up. It's the University of Sioux Falls.
South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
And he's not the first NFL player from the University of Sioux Falls. Brian Hansen, a punter from the 1990s who played for the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. So
the University of Sioux Falls.
Yeah, why not? So there you go. We interrupt this late breaking news story for following.
What's like I had always told people, you know, it's like, you know, if you're one of the handful of listeners to my show on Wednesday night, Sports Trek, 7 to 9 p.m.
Cheap plug. We're all about
cheap plug. You know, I had went over, you know, it's like the difference in like football and basketball season because there's all these basketball programs when you look at the tournament, the 64, that, you know, wouldn't field a football team to save their life. Quinnipiac, you know.
Cleveland State.
You know, they're always...
we are the Anteaters, the mighty, mighty Anteaters. I'm sorry.
Or like, was it UC Santa Cruz with the banana slugs? Or is that Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara? And, you know, you get all these odd schools that, you know, don't field a football team, but they've got a great basketball program.
Mm-hmm.
Marquette's.
They sink all their money into that.
Yeah.
Just like you get your Big Ten teams, with the exception of maybe Rutgers and Maryland, that sink all their money into football.
Yeah.
I mean, we're used to that. We live and die by that. But all the teams out east and in these in the Carolina Belt in these smaller places,
like Tobacco Road,
they sink all their money into basketball.
Yeah,
well, but the dollar is so much smaller for basketball than football. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize,
Right.
but you're talking about a program like Marquette, for example. Their basketball program is probably $18 to $19 million. A football program is easily $60 to $70 million. Right?
Yeah,
so it's limited funds.
Yeah, marginal
Huge,
difference.
huge, yeah.
But it's like you hear these like small school, teeny tiny schools. Like when I went to see my sister in North Carolina, she lives outside of the city of Wake Forest,
right,
where Wake Forest used to be, because Wake Forest moved west.
Yeah.
And I passed like Iona. That's all that's down there, and of course, because there's UNC Greensboro, there's UNC, which is Chapel Hill, the main campus, and it's funny, all these little teeny tiny colleges, that could put out good players that want to be
in basketball,
or to even be drafted in football.
Well, I mean,
look,
if you could play football, you're not going to be a banana slug, right? You're going to go play at UCLA or you're going to play at USC. So,
or Utah.
I think the football players are going where the football is.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of programs, tried football. It didn't work. Look at FAU. FAU closed their program.
Yep.
And then they brought it back, and it wasn't until they got a new stadium that they stayed. They were on the verge of closing.
Yeah.
Akron University. I'm surprised Akron University has a football team. I mean, they must get dozens of people in there every game, right? I mean,
yeah.
So I
well, and it's it's like Mid-America, all the the MAC teams. I mean, football is maybe big to the school, but I'm really surprised that there's still a D1 program.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if somebody handed me a scholarship to go to the University of Akron for football, I mean, I don't even know if I would take it. I mean, I would want to. Maybe go play.
You take that scholarship when no one else is calling.
Yeah, that's it's the last resort.
When you're like the third string punter.
Yeah,
and you get that call, but the quarterbacks are all going to Ohio and Michigan and LSU and whatnot.
Yeah,
you get that call when Akron says, "Hey, we want you to we want to offer you a scholarship." Well, hey. Free college is free college.
And the NCAA knows that. The NCAA, for Division I athletes, your scholarship can include things like books, lodging, things like that. Division II scholarships can be no more than half of your tuition. Right. They cannot cover books, housing, etc. And so that's the reason you have these marginal conferences or schools, because the NCAA wants to encourage these schools to continue to bring kids in. So it's the NCAA in part supporting programs like Akron or Kent State or things like that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while, but what division you're in is part and parcel to your total enrollment.
Not always. Not always.
Okay.
Because Mount Union University's got.
Father John was like, "No."
Mount Union University's got
scolded.
A great enrollment number, which is why they went from Mount Union College to the University of Mount Union.
That is a distinction without. Yeah, I think enrollment there are minimums for college university designation, but in terms of your division status, no, it's a much broader program, and I don't think enrollment even comes into it. Okay. No, it might be a factor, but it certainly isn't a deciding factor. It may be a factor.
Yeah, because like I hauled a kid a week ago on Good Friday. I took him from Kent State up to the airport. He was flying home for Easter weekend, and he's from Milwaukee.
Right.
And I said, "Oh, okay, so you're obviously a UW-Madison fan." He's like, "Actually, in Milwaukee, they're bigger fans of Wisconsin Whitewater."
Right.
Is even way bigger football-wise. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "I come out here, and I'm a half hour away from our biggest rival, which is University of Mount Union."
Right.
Mount Union and Wisconsin Whitewater for the last 10 years have played like 8 of the championships.
Yeah, and one more point on the football program, because I've always found this interesting. When Title IX happened, there were about 200 to 220 football programs that closed. Other sports too, right. but men's sports programs that closed because the cost needed to put in another women's program was prohibitive. Right. So that was actually the reason a lot of the schools, and I don't know exactly the schools you're mentioning, but a lot of smaller schools did lose their football programs, mostly in the South actually, but that was one of the big factors was Title IX.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at some of these programs, it's like Alabama State and Georgia State, and it's just, schools, but then whereas up here we're the opposite. Ohio U's a smaller school than Ohio State. I got out of state, and I tell people, okay, why friends that go to Ohio U,
right?
Because it's a good party school, and they're like, oh yeah, go Buckeyes. I'm like, no, that's Ohio State, and they're like, you guys got an Ohio University. which surprised a lot of people.
Got a little too drunk at that point.
And I was interviewing for places, and they thought
That's a thing. Too drunk? That actually happens.
Actually
That is a thing.
Damn.
Too drunk? Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa.
Hold
whoa,
on.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
I gotta go to
Too drunk. Wait a
woke
minute
Earl up.
here.
We woke Earl
Wait
up.
a minute here.
Yeah.
Too drunk?
Look at this. We woke up Earl.
Oh, wait a minute. Too drunk?
Too
Wait
drunk.
a minute here. There's never such a thing as too drunk.
Hold on. Let me go to Webster's
When you go to
Dictionary.com.
Oxford, Ohio, and say "Go Buckeyes,"
The only
you're
way
a
I've
little
ever been too drunk in my life, okay? Too drunk is when you go and you meet up with the ugly woman at the bar.
Who's the guy? Whose name is Joe.
Whose name is Joe.
And he lives in his mother's basement.
He lives in his mother's basement.
And you make out over a campfire in a garage.
No, let me tell you, too drunk.
Joe!
John, our buddy mutual Mikey, and the bald-headed lesbian.
Yeah.
What the what?
Yes.
What the what?
At the Windsor.
Now there's a surprise. My shocked face.
You're shocked.
I didn't know God was still on the line with us. Every now and then I just hear his voice.
You hear the godliness of John. But no.
Well, they do call me Father John for some
That Father John, he takes confessionals. Now, see, we had an idea, and we never did really follow up on this. We were going to do a thing called Father John's Confessionals from the Bathroom. And we're going to do like a video skit of it where you can find a men's room with like 2-3 stalls, and John's sitting in the middle stall, and then people go in, and he's sitting there taking confessions.
That's not the worst idea I've ever heard, actually.
That's actually kind of funny, isn't it?
between the kerplops.
Yeah. Kerplops. Father John's Confessionals from the Bathroom stalls. You find a 3-stall bathroom, and John's in the middle, and then he's taking confessions on either side.
Instead of 3 Hail Marys, give me 3 plops and be gone, my son.
I'm sitting here imagining.
Give me one wipe.
Forgive me, Father Fry. Hold on. Hang on. Like, oh, okay. Forgive me. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I have sinned.
How long has it
what
been
did
since
I
your
do?
last confession? Well, I had 2 burritos for about an hour.
Yeah.
I had beer and curry, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes another one.
You are fascinated with this pink juice we got in the studio today.
No, people. I just actually got a text asking what it was.
You can't spell terrible? You got to take a picture?
It's terrible. Well, I'm just
I know.
terrible. I'm sending along with the photo.
I mean, I had an amateur grade and everything, but I think
give it a
got it
4.8,
right.
okay?
Yeah.
I get a 4.8 out of 10. And it's not good. It's not good.
It's pink juice.
It's pink.
Would you drink that or that bean flicker liquor thing we had? What the hell was that thing we had?
Oh, the bean flicker? I'd rather drink the bean flicker.
Yeah, I agree.
The bean flicker beer that we had.
I'd
rather drink bean flicker than
bean
that.
Flicker.
There's context right there. You need to understand.
Oh, I rated bean flicker higher. I think.
I don't remember, but yeah.
I think bean flicker I rated about 5.5.
Okay.
5.3, 4, 5, something like that. But this stuff is.
It was a Bud Light with beer flavor. Coffee
You know
flavor.
the other thing I had. Speaking of Bud Light, I had it just recently, and it's awful. And I don't drink Bud Light anymore. I used to drink Bud Light. So I used to drink a lot of. I don't drink Anheuser-Busch products anymore. I really don't. Just not a big fan anymore. Okay. Well, now they came out with that new Bud Light tea.
Okay.
Bud Light
lemon tea?
It's horrible. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like flat beer with instant tea mix in it.
I have an issue with tea, real quick. We say hot tea and iced tea, but isn't just tea hot? Do you really need to say hot tea? Shouldn't you just say? I get redundancy bothers the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I get very pissed off. When
We
people say
need redundancy
hot tea.
because people are stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But anyway, yeah, Bud Light with tea, it's fucking gross.
No,
I'm not a fan.
I got to jump in on this one here
I
because
literally drink.
He's Jasoning us right now.
I literally drink
I'll wait.
maybe. I literally take maybe 2-3 swigs. Yeah, swigs.
Hey, here's more pig juice.
Yeah,
I got
Let me get some of this pig juice from the.
What happened? What happened was
I'm already feeling like flamerish here.
Aaron
after
jumped
drinking
in 30 seconds ago. We still haven't
I'm sorry,
What?
Jason.
yeah.
Jason, please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Boldly go where no man's gone before.
It's been at least 15 years, maybe a little bit more. I've lost track since I've drank. And
Alcohol.
Right. Whatever happened to beer that was flavored like fucking beer?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Well,
opened
that's
up a
gone
beer.
now.
You opened up a beer and you knew you were not drinking it because, this tastes so good.
You drink
It
beer
wasn't
because you want to get fucked up.
It wasn't refreshing. It wasn't crisp. It wasn't delicious. It fucked you up.
Right.
And you drank more than one.
Yeah.
Because you kept coming back to it. Beer tasted like fermented piss water.
For me, I have the same thing with Shine. So I grew up in the backwoods of New York, and We had unshine whiskey since I was 11, and now we've got apple pie moonshine and grapefruit lemonade moonshine. I'm like, what the holy hell is this crap?
This ain't real stuff.
So
anyway, let's go to our final break of the night. We'll continue this after break.
Yeah.
Okay? All right,
Sorry, John.
Yeah. Hold on, Father John. Listen to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. We'll be right back after these unimportant messages from sponsors and stuff. And no, wait a minute. We don't have that. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned.
Are you unable to enjoy summer because of your seasonal allergies? You aren't alone. Many of us suffer the coughing and sneezing that makes spring and summer feel gloomy. But now, you can enjoy the outdoors with antihistamine. Antihistamine works with your immune system to fight off harmful allergens, fighting more symptoms and lasting up to 12 hours longer. The chemical compound used in antihistamine is clinically proven to be more effective than leading medicines, so instead of waiting for the season to pass, get out there and live your life. Antihistamine is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before taking antihistamine. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, depression, drowsiness, itchy throat, high blood pressure, low blood sugar, heartburn, bad breath, athlete's foot, acid reflux, gingivitis, upset stomach, blurred vision, cottonmouth, sore throat, sore gums. Your spring and summers don't have to be unbearable. Now you can enjoy them with the people you love. Even more side effects include spontaneous combustion, Down syndrome, bankruptcy, back problems, gout, temporary blindness, heart failure, dyslexia, total shutdown of vital organs. Do not consume milk or water while taking antihistamine. People who take antihistamine are likely to develop certain cancers, as well as worsening and even new allergies. Other side effects include paralysis, neurocorrosion, seizures, AIDS, lung drowning, kidney failure, testicle erosion. Change in skin pigmentation, dwarfism, moderate to severe Crohn's disease, cardiac arrest, detached retina, loss of teeth, peeling skin, death. Depression, anal leakage, loss of eyelids, sperm deficiency, erectile dysfunction. Stop taking antihistamine if you experience suicidal thoughts. Do not quit or begin smoking while taking antihistamine, nor should you eat grapes after 7 p.m. Do not take antihistamine during day. It's time you took control of your life. Don't turn down another invitation. Ask your doctor about antihistamine today.
Have you ever listened to the great shows that we have here on the SKO Radio Network and thought to yourself, you know, I bet I could do that? Well, now's your chance. Whether it's a talk show like the Half-Cocked Radio Show, the Zach Meyer Show, or some kind of radio show, or even a music highlight show like Throwback Thursdays or Oldies But Goodies, you now have the chance to be a part of our ever-expanding lineup. All you have to do is send a mic test in MP3 or WAV format to office@skoradio.com. That address again is office@skoradio.com. So step on up to the microphone and let's see if you have what it takes to work and have fun alongside the craziest crew on the internet here at the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Well, hello there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Mr. Norton!
Dad! Dad!
Mr. Norton! Mr. Norton!
Casey Foster, glad you made it. Chomps is just zeroing in on the explosive.
Explosives!
Right. I had it programmed for watchdogs. Neutralizing the explosion should be a cinch.
Rascal, stop!
Rascal?
Chomps, 21.
How's it coming, Brooks? How's it coming, Brooks? Ah! What'd I say? It's not what you said. It's where you said it.
Go! Go, boy, go! Fantastic, Chomps! Fantastic! You're a hero! You saved Rascal's life!
That was great, Chomps. Great. You did it. You did it. That dog is a menace. Gibbs, what are you doing here? I keep asking myself the same question right now. You were spying. Admit it. You were spying. I wasn't spying. And even if I was, it wouldn't make any difference. You're a competitor. I still say you're spying. And you don't know it yet, but you're almost out of business.
What does he mean by that, Mr. Norton?
Out of business. Didn't you see that fabulous demonstration?
I think you better explain yourself. Norton, I don't have to explain anything to you.
Pussycat to Fat Cat, I've contacted my men and everything is going according to plan at Norton's. Operation Plans is a cinch. Over.
Operation Plan?
This thing's too tough. We're gonna have to blow it. Where is that? Give me this. You keep your hands off my stuff. This is very delicate. It blows from me here, the kingdom come. Set the timer.
Pussycat to Fat Cat. Hello. Over.
Pussycat.
Dad, they're breaking in to get the plans for Chomps. Call the police. Come on, Brian. We better go stop them.
Fat cat, huh?
All right, we're back on some kind of radio show here at the SKO Radio Network. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Okay.
Yeah, we really like that song.
It's catchy.
It is catchy. I'm a fan.
That's my new masturbatory song.
It's longer than 22 seconds, though. What do you do for the rest of the song?
It's 30 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Fair enough.
You looped it. Alrighty then. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. There it is.
Oh my.
Does Father John hang out with us, or does he come out?
Moist.
I'm here.
Oh, thank God.
It's moist.
It's
moist.
It's moist. Earl's trying to figure out technology.
Yeah, Earl's just typing notes here as we figure out what we're going to do for the last segment.
Playing around here with himself.
Dear Santa, for Christmas, I'd like a bigger dong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sorry. That was last week.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh my. Bigger dong, huh? I don't know. I've never had any
Get you a
complaints.
get you a shower dong.
I've never had any complaints.
There was that one guy in
Because nobody
Nashville.
talks with their mouth full.
Okay. There's one guy in Nashville.
Sion Taki Taki.
Taki. John Taki. Joe Taki Taki.
Joe Tucky.
Tuck it under.
It's a tuck under. Apparently.
Like our former first lady.
Oh man, you're gonna go there.
Shots fired.
One timer from the blue line.
One timer.
Speaking of that, what the hell?
Right in the upper corner.
Joe Pavlowski Pavlowski of the San Jose Sharks could not have had a worse week. This dude took a puck off the face. He scored a goal.
I saw that. Oh my goodness!
In game one of their series, took a puck off the face. It went in the goal. He's got credit for goal, and he picked up his chiclets. Then 2 games later, he gets high sticked in the face and picks up more chiclets.
Right.
Then in the last game of the series, he gets cross checked, hits his head so hard on the ice that it bleeds, and he's unconscious. Yeah. That is a shitty week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I knew hockey was a rough sport.
I saw the first one. It's like he was saying he was on his hands and knees and blood was pouring out of his mouth.
And they stitched him up and he went back out. Those dudes are tough dudes.
Yeah.
But at some point, don't you go, hey, maybe become an insurance salesman? Like, what the fuck? Like, at some point, aren't you just like, I'm done with this?
Well, can you imagine holding the dental policy for those teams?
Yeah.
No, most of those teams, I'm smarter than that.
Most of those teams have a dentist on staff.
There you go. Well, they have a doctor and a dentist.
Yeah.
You don't see a baseball team with a dentist.
No.
They just
You would hope not.
They just send you over to the Cleveland Clinic and hope they patch you up.
The Cleveland
Clinic. These guys have a dentist on file.
And it's just, and after you lose so many teeth, you know what an NHL player should do after a year or two and he's lost enough teeth? Have the rest of them pulled. Just get dentures, take them out before the game, and then guess what? You ain't got to worry about your teeth knocked out of you.
Meanwhile, in football, or soccer, as most of us call it, you touch a guy in the back of the leg, looks like he got shot by a sniper, he rolls around the ground for 3 days, and then he gets up and runs at 90 miles per hour. Yeah. Like, what the holy hell is that?
I've seen... I've from some of the basketball that I've watched, I've seen some pretty ridiculous flops.
Yeah. Worse
but
than
there has
flops.
been nothing to rival a flop, any flop. You know, I mean, and the refs even know.
Yeah.
The refs even know.
Well, you know.
They're like, just get up, put some dirt on it, and just go.
Look, soccer refs are why memes were created, right? You need a meme, a soccer ref going, are you serious? Like, get the up.
There was one where the best one that I saw was a guy who actually tackled somebody else and then went to the ground holding his leg and writhing. I mean writhing like a chicken that just lost its head. I'm like, dude, first of all, the card's on you. You fouled him.
Yeah.
Right.
Get up.
Look, soccer loses me for a couple reasons. One, you don't use half your body. These hands were put here for a reason, and it wasn't slapping my children around. Number two, the fact that when you have a scouting report and a soccer player and it's like runs fast, kicks hard, and flops really well, that's not good for your sport.
It's not good for it all. No. 11:46. If you'd like to join us on the air, give us a call, 234-250-110. You can either call or text us at that number, 234-250-110. 5110 will put you right on the air with us on some kind of radio show.
And there's a marked difference too between American soccer and like
well, you would know. Yeah, you're going to speak on this.
When I was out of town last week, there was a Major League Soccer game on. Okay, and I thought, what the hell? It's on. I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. The first thing I noticed is that the pitch looked like your backyard.
Which is the field, if you speak English.
Yeah.
It was brown, and there were no lines. I'm like, what the hell? What are you playing on somebody's playground? What the hell is this?
And this is like Sporting Kansas City or Dallas or something.
It was Kansas City.
Yes,
but they were playing in Montreal. So I thought,
the
okay. So I was like, okay, Canada hasn't figured it out yet. I'll give it a pass because exactly.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, dear Lord.
Aaron's like,
I can't sing worth a fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rhythm,
I don't know
so
the words.
I'll make up some more words. Anyway,
I was liking when we were playing that porno thing earlier. We're doing better when we're doing this, Aaron.
For listeners that haven't been here.
When we're doing this.
Oh, God, here we are. We are jamming again.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Well, I'm glad to explain to listeners who weren't here for the first one what we're doing.
Yeah.
But, and see, I was going somewhere with that, but thank you for keep playing that porn
Oh, you
music.
want me to play it? Oh.
No, I really don't.
Play that funky music.
But you go to, you watch pretty much any international game.
Yeah.
The pitch is lush green.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell where the half field is. You could tell where the 6-yard box is. Even in some of the relegated fields where you watch a team like Manchester City play against a team like Cardiff. When they're at the Etihad in Manchester, it's a huge. It's like watching. It's like Giant Stadium. It's big. It's massive. You go to Cardiff and it's like Monroe Falls. Yeah, it's a tiny ass little thing. But the greenskeepers, they take care of those fields. I mean, they're really nice. I'm watching this game. I could not watch it. I couldn't look at this pitch and just not be disgusted about it. This is what America is doing to this game.
Soccer should be played with 2 balls, just to be clear. There'd be much more scoring. I'd watch if there was 2 balls.
That's like playing hockey with 2 pucks.
There is actually scoring in hockey. Here's the thing I don't get about soccer. They run around for 17 hours. It's almost like cricket. They run around for 17 hours. It's 0-0. Then they kick and penalty kicks. Poor goalkeeper has no chance whatsoever, and somebody wins. It's a stupid way to end the game.
And it's funny, like you had said, remember they were supposed to play that football game in Mexico?
Yeah.
But because it was at the soccer stadium and it was so
it
tore
was
up.
moist, and it was and the field was just completely shoddy.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, and it's like that you look anywhere instead of like, say, you're talking about like UEFA Champions League with Man City, Man U, and I'm a Chelsea guy.
Yeah.
And but you go down to La Liga.
I knew there was something I hated about you.
That was it? It took you 3.5 hours on this show to figure that out? Really?
Would you rather I was a Tottenham Hotspur fan?
Well, they split. They lost in the they lost in the UEFA's, but they took them in the they played a league game right after that, and they took that again. I'm like, you couldn't win that fucking game? Seriously? Well, they won, but they needed to win by 2. They needed to win by 3 goals.
Yeah, because it was
the
aggregate.
sports guy is lost. What the hell you guys are talking about here?
Manchester City played Tottenham.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
There was
I will
supposed to be
shut
a
up.
bit. Didn't work out.
But yeah, you go over.
You need to hold up the sarcasm sign for me.
Sorry.
There you go.
But yeah, you go.
I'm almost on Team Earl at this point. I'm almost ready to start playing that funky music. Here we go.
Yeah.
Joe!
Joe!
But you go to any La Liga stadium, and it's like that everywhere. They just, they try, but it's just like with the climate and everything, it's really tough. They don't have that northern climate like a lot of that.
But they still, it's tougher, but they still maintain them.
Oh, here you go, John.
I'm on
Mexico
for music.
or El Salvador or Panama.
Yeah.
Even Brazil.
There you go, John. That's better.
This isn't terrible music. I got theme music for Cinderblock Sports, I think. There we are. There, now we're playing that.
I can cut you an intro with this.
There we go. Even Father John.
I still use it for 7 random
It
questions.
is Father John approved. We're still just jamming over here.
There we go.
Is that a
That's an instrumental version, yeah.
That's music you guys need to make.
That's what we use for 7 random questions on this show.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
I must have missed that. I didn't hear that.
Little wild cherry, little play that funky.
But then you got this, too.
There it is.
This be my lead-in music for Sports Track.
Oh, yeah.
Sports Trek music.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
What's sad is the radio audience doesn't get the little whipping that we have Earl doing with his hand there. It's a little disturbing.
No, make it like what's his name, an American Pie when he's on the video with
Well,
Nadia.
when we used to do when we did Scores TV every week, you would have seen it on here. But But there will be one more Scores TV, and there'll be my final show.
The final show.
My final show, yeah. We'll do Scores TV.
What is your
ridiculously
final show?
liquored up?
My final show is June 26th.
July.
July 26th. July 27th.
Yeah, because that's
July
right,
27th. Yeah, July 27th. Yeah, my last show is July 27th. Yeah.
We'll miss you.
Like I'm really going far. I'm just going to be working in the office.
I'm just saying because I have bad aim with my gun. I'm going to try harder. Right now, I'm going to miss you.
You missed me with every bullet so far.
That's right, exactly.
You missed me? Yeah, but my aim is improving.
Well, well, you get this one. You know, this is a recap of the night.
Smiling Bob and Ensight.
We have Mike, Smiling Mike. Joe!
Small Joe.
Smiling Joe.
Back in 2 and 2, and while you're doing that, I'm going to go get a Hummer.
Whoa, hey now.
Whoa, it's not that
Hey
kind of
now.
Hey.
Hey, I'm glad somebody is. I'm not. I know I'm not tonight.
He's sleeping on the couch.
I'm sleeping at home by myself tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the couch.
No, the only kid I got at home is Alex tonight. So.
Oh, wow.
He's just such a troublemaker.
Yeah, well, he'll probably be asleep by the time I get to the house. Time I get out of here, probably about. Well, we go off the air in 7 minutes. I'll probably be out of here by 12:15. By the time I get home, it'll be about 12:30. Then I gotta be up at 8 to go to work, and I'm there all day tomorrow. So.
I feel for you.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be bad. It's we're getting to that time of year now. It's like the weather's starting to improve, and we slow down, so it's just gonna be a long day. That's all.
Yeah.
The leagues are ending, thank God.
Yeah, well, unless you're in the business and you go, God, it's gonna suck.
That slow time is just now where you start getting all the stuff done around the center that you can't get done while leagues are going.
Right. Yeah, you got to do whatever you can, and with the hours you do have, because
that's when Earl begs somebody to just break something so he has something to do.
Yeah, break it so I have something to fix.
What are you doing with that bowling pin? No.
Well, I already saw a girl with a bowling pin do some things.
He has to clean the juice off the bowling pin.
More than once. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen some scary things happen in a bowling center. I've done some scary things in a bowling center too, but not the one I work at, but previous.
First not.
So you made the crown disappear too, huh?
No, the crown never disappeared.
Again, you want to be in the emergency room when that comes in.
Yeah.
You have a gentleman with a what? Where?
There's no gentleman with anything up anywhere here.
So you know what?
I get the call from Mike. Hey, Earl needs us to pick him up from the ER. Why?
He's got a bowling pin.
He said he made the crown disappear. Oh, jeez. Earl, Joe,
can you make a chair with an open back seat? Trust me, we need it.
Yeah.
No, just think next month you'll be in Las Vegas, right, Earl?
No, June.
Next month's May.
I will be in Las Vegas next week.
June.
Yeah, I'm going June 19th.
I leave Thursday at 4:00 for debauchery.
I've never been to Vegas.
I will see you there.
You must go at least once in your life.
Oh, John, you're there?
I've flown over Vegas, but I've never been to Vegas.
Really? What are you doing down there? Fun or work?
Why I'll be there. Don't have money.
I'll be there June 19th. I'll be there for about 5 days.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
out.
coming in the 19th, and I'll be there till the 26th
Oh,
or 7th.
Gotcha.
It's a long time to be in Vegas.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just hang out. Just get away.
My bank account could not handle that. I'm a degenerate gambler.
Well, so am I. Yeah. So am I, but I'm taking my insurance policy so I don't gamble as much.
You're taking a lot of pink Cuervo with you?
A lot like you.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I made myself a promise I wouldn't get. I'm not gonna
He's
gamble.
typing against trying to.
You're not gonna gamble at
figure
all?
out that computer thing.
You're
gonna go to Vegas. You're not gonna gamble.
Oh, I'm gonna gamble. I'm just not gonna go crazy. You know.
Yeah.
Do some of the other stuff that Vegas.
I'm gonna do some of the other stuff too. I mean, because I'm taking Lori with me.
What about going to see Siegfried and Roy?
No, we're gonna
It's a wash-up show.
We're gonna go.
Blue Man Group.
No,
I've seen them.
We're gonna kind of just explore and do some things. I mean, explore Fremont Street a little bit. You know, just check things out. I mean, I'm not gonna spend every waking minute in a casino.
I wouldn't.
And
I don't want to
take her out to a nice restaurant.
Yeah, we're gonna hit a few nice restaurants. You know, I mean, I went. Now we're doing a helicopter tour the second night we're there.
badass.
Yeah, it's in
Just make sure she don't push you out.
Yeah.
Fasten your seatbelt, boy.
Well, she's not on my life insurance policy, so that's just fucking creepy.
What?
The window's open.
I know, but still, it's just fucking
Oh.
creepy. We've had the doors opening and closing in here automatically. It's.
And they are not automatic doors, just to be clear.
Yeah, they're just we just got regular doors.
It's not Eric trying to open the door.
The ghost of Debbie, I'm telling you.
Oh, it probably is.
We've considered that.
We've actually considered that a couple times.
Hell, what did me and you leave last weekend? And we got to shut off the one light, and they both go out.
Yeah.
The one light wouldn't stay on like we wanted to.
Huh.
Mm.
And it's
Now
just like,
it's working fine. I don't know.
I mean, I'm a believer in
There's
ghosts.
some creepy going on.
Something very creepy going on. It's creepy. It's creepy, I say.
It's creepy.
Very
Oh,
creepy.
my.
We would like to thank
creepy
the
like Joe
Clippers
Biden.
for participating in the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, they just got smoked by the Warriors.
They're down 96-74 with about a minute left in the third period.
Yeah, they're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised the Denver and San Antonio series is going to go.
Not.
You're not?
I'm not. Put money on Spurs. I bet that series, the minute it came out, Denver's just... Their top player is, how do I say this, pudgy. He's not exactly an athlete.
Yeah.
And I just felt like San Antonio was a better
Player
team.
is pudgy.
He was pudgy. He's a little soft in the middle. It's pudgy.
I watched a lot of I watched a lot of spring training baseball because I had MLB Network on like constantly, so I was watching a lot of spring training baseball, watching a lot of these games, and I made an observation that during spring training, there's a lot more guys playing baseball that look more like me.
Yeah.
And less like,
athletes.
Athletes,
yeah. Right?
Because I don't remember what game I was watching. I just watched this absolutely roly-poly just walk up to the plate. And I'm like, dude, you have to weigh more than I do.
Bartolo Colon
I'm
is
fat.
Bartolo Colon is the gift that keeps on giving, because this guy actually tries to run from time to time, and it's the greatest thing ever because he's fat and he doesn't run well.
And he's still pitching, isn't
I
he?
think he's in Milwaukee,
Yeah, I mean,
the beer capital of the world seems like a great place to put that guy.
Yeah.
Guy's a biscuit from 400 pounds. He's 5'6".
There are a lot of some of those big hitters
Yeah.
are guys you just like. There's a reason they're designated hitters.
Right.
It's like you either hit the long ball or you just
That H doesn't stand for heavy?
Yeah.
Damn it. I got that one wrong again.
Judy Heavy.
If they scored a single up the left field line, they're like, no, I'm not liking.
Well, that was always the joke with Kevin Mitchell, who was a good hitter back in the day. Boy, that man could make any double into a single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How many extra base hits did you had? 50 hits for the season. Great. How many extra base hits? 5.
Well, they asked Cecil Fielder once.
Cecil Fielder.
Yeah, Cecil Fielder once.
If he didn't go yard, he didn't run.
How many bases are you going to steal? He goes, only the one I picked up and took to my car.
No,
Yeah.
On that note, it is time to get out of here, folks. It's time to call it a night. We'll be back next Friday night with another edition of Some Kind of Radio Show. I want to thank Aaron for being here tonight, of course.
Moist.
Joe.
Joe from Cinderblock Sports.
Jon O'Donnell, and of course, Tony the Comedy Killer. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and listened tonight. We will be back next Friday, of course, with another edition of Some Kind of Radio Show. Until then, we'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you. Good night.
See ya.